brand new banger.
What is your hatred for John Cena?
Yo, when Hulk Hogan takes a rock bottom better than you, there's a problem. There's a problem. My man. All right, so give me the camera.
One rock bottom.
Yo, no, it's more than that. Show, give me the camera. I got the fucking camera. Kenny, I'm gonna have to do it for you. I'm gonna give you the whole spiel. He came out as a prototype. Whatever. You know, he slaps Kurt Angle. Ruthless aggression. I'm not into that. Whatever. He comes out as a rapper. I'm like, okay, all right, I could dig it. You know, he's from Boston, so that's a strike. You know, that's New Yorkers. We don't fuck with Boston too much, but you know what? I'll look over that. He's doing his thing. Something original. Some I could, you know, there's something different. It's entertaining. Comes around, and my man has a choice between The Big Show, Kane, or Shawn Michaels, and he gives the most pussiest promo I've ever heard in my life. I will never forgive this. And he's on some, well, you know, I don't want to fight The Big Show because, you know, he's a huge guy, and, you know, you got the big red machine. Who wants to fight him? And Shawn Michaels is a legend. Fuck that, bro. You already beat all these motherfuckers already.
Her return on SmackDown.
Okay.
So I definitely read some rumors about that.
Because for whatever reason, and I don't know Cody's reason, you turn around and go back, and people are gonna be, you destroyed thrones, and you go back? We have been doing this shit for ages, and he still doesn't know how to take it right. Trust me. That's it. I got you. My man, he collapsed with the kick.
That's what I was saying. That's the way he didn't collapse during the sun. It was the kick. It was
and he's not even in his fucking chair when he gets in this fucking thing. He's not even in his fucking chair.
Yeah, but he goes. Oh!
There he goes.
Both matches without the wrestlers were in the tape.
And on that note, everyone, it's your friendly neighborhood.
I stay loose, I stay hype. I stay loose, I stay hype. I stay loose, I stay hype. I could do this all night, cause I do what I like. Yeah, I do what I like. Yeah, I do what I like. Sipping goose, sip is right. And I go with the flow. Yeah, I go with the flow. Yeah, I go with the flow. Cause I know I'm the show. In the zone, here I go. In the zone, here I go. In the zone, here I go. Yeah, they know I'm a pro. Let's go, let's go! Yeah. Let's go! Here I go, I get lit, I get hyped for this shit. Right.
Word. He be like, I got a left elbow and a right elbow. I can break your face with an any elbow. Make sure that you get elbowed in your elbow with an elbow. Got the arm bar, get the phone ball, get around with the bomb with the bomb ball.
Daddy's gonna take you to Jersey Shore.
Yo, that's right, Mr. Loki. We're still hungry. We like Fast and the Furious 2 out here, players. You heard? We steal cars, we rob bars, we mix Mars, we spit bars. And we hungry. I just finished eating and I have dinner later.
And I just noticed I was muted. I was like, damn, I couldn't finish the line. I was like, and pocket's still empty, cuz. You're not. But what's going on, y'all? We back again with another edition of that Wrestling with NuKKle. What's going on, Mr. Loki? Yeah, we got some things going on.
Yo, did you see the video? Word. The WWs or the W's? Did you see the video of CM Punk? He gets to Saudi and this kid walks up and he's kind of like pushes the kid away, like, get the fuck out of here.
So I saw that and it's I don't know what to think. Because I saw that and I saw a lot of people quick to be like, oh, he's a dick or this and that. I also see there's another like person right next to Punk. So I don't know if he's being told, hey, we got to go. I don't see Punk being that type of guy that's not just going to, like, if it's a normal situation, that it's like, he won't stop and take a picture with a kid, you know?
Yeah, but they in Saudi. He ain't trying to get blown up. I feel him.
No, but not to, it's crazy that we have to say that, but it's also that scenario. Like we're still, today's Thursday. A lot can change in the next 3 days. Like 2 days, actually. A lot can change.
No,
So it's a situation where I can imagine they're being told, hey, whatever we're doing, we got to just like go. Like whatever media we're doing, whatever this we're doing, that's it. So it's like,
yeah.
But shit, I just want to know, how is someone ready to record that though? Isn't it always funny where it's like, someone always has a recording when someone does like some fucked up shit?
Yeah, it's never like in the back where it's like somebody's doing a TikTok and you see in the background CM Punk
no, it's clear as day.
Yeah, it's like action. You know?
Yeah, like
that could have been it also. Like they were recording their entrance to Saudi and the kid just came out of nowhere and he's trying to keep the kid out of frame.
Maybe.
You know?
That could be it.
I mean, listen, I'm all for pushing kids.
I'm hoping there's an actual reason for it. I'm hoping again, I'm just hoping it's not Punk being a dick, you know? That's all I'm saying. Punk looked sad and didn't want to be on that. Bro, I can imagine Punk was sad till he saw the check. Then I feel like he'd be okay.
Yeah.
Again, I'm not agreeing with doing this because it's still very questionable. But yeah.
Hey, listen, man, we don't know the whole story. We can't. Were you there? Now, if this was Sasha, then we would know everything. All we gotta do is think.
We have to read the book.
Yeah, all we have to do is think, and we know everything. You know, it don't matter if we're there or not.
But yeah, man, what's going on, everybody? Hope y'all doing well. Yeah, we chilling. It's another week, another edition here. We're gonna be talking Night of Champions. Once we get Gigi and hopefully DJ decides to join us this week.
I know.
Might be a little busy. I don't know. But we're gonna give y'all predictions. We're gonna talk about what's been going on in wrestling because a lot's been going on. We're getting ready for Night of Champions. We're getting ready for All In. That's gonna be happening in Texas.
Another one.
We're getting ready for WWE's hosting Saturday night's main event.
Another one.
They're gonna be hosting the NXT event that I feel like they said what the name is, but I forgot what the name is.
Another one.
And then in 2 weeks,
Evolution.
Oh, and they're doing Evolution. Yes, 3 pay-per-views in the same.
And Saturday night main event.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, there's so many shows. And then a few more weeks after that, it's gonna be July 19th.
Yep.
Live from the Mecca.
Yep.
Richfield Park, New Jersey.
Yep.
Respect.
Yep.
It's looking good, man. It's looking good.
Is it looking good or is it looking good?
It's looking good. And we're gonna be talking about that. And as the weeks go by, we might have some special guests. You never know. You never know.
Never ever know.
Who might be making their way on to the podcast here to talk to us.
Word.
Yeah. So there we go.
Yo, this is what I'm saying, man. This is what we do here. We do this like Brutus. And we the true to this. Supposedly. But yo, what other shit happened in wrestling? I feel like this has been a slow week in wrestling.
It's just been like getting ready for these pay-per-views. I feel like nothing this week was really like, oh, this happened, you know? Like even Raw, like for it being a go-home show, it didn't really feel like one. It felt like this week was very just like, okay, yeah, Saturday's the pay-per-view, and that's about it. Like it didn't do much. But that's just me. I don't know.
I feel you. Shit, I mean, I just saw an advertisement for Tiffany versus Nia Jackson, the last woman standing match.
For
SmackDown.
Oh, okay.
So either they're not in Saudi or they did that already.
I don't know. I feel like they're because apparently they were supposed to be doing SmackDown tomorrow in Saudi. So I don't know.
Oh, are they? And remember, they used to do that where they used to record SmackDown somewhere else, and
Yep. Yeah, because they would do it that Thursday. I remember they would always say they would record it like just in a random town, like, especially when they went to the UK or something. They would always have, oh yeah, this is SmackDown. It's like, feel like that's not where they're at.
yeah.
But yeah. I don't know why I'm yawning all of a sudden. Damn, that was good. We just started. That's
Yeah. So that's how you know this motherfucker.
Yo, it's been a day. It's been a day.
He's saying I'm boring.
You know what it is, bro? Like this morning again. Now I just figured out Facebook just said fuck me in general. Because bro, all I posted was promoting the podcast I did yesterday. Nope. Against community standards. So I'm like, cool. I'm just gonna use Facebook as a messenger app at this point. Like that's all I'm gonna use Facebook for.
Wait, you promoted the podcast and it's against standard?
Apparently.
What's the standard?
Whatever I post is being read as spam, apparently. No matter what I post. Unless it's like just letters. Like if it's not with an actual image, it's fine. But if I post any graphics or anything like that, immediately spam.
And you got a business account on Facebook, right?
Yep.
I think Facebook just don't like doing business.
Apparently not. And that was supposed to be allegedly to make it easier, was by making it a business account.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I noticed this morning when that happened. I'm like, you know what? Cool. I'm just gonna keep like adding people to the account, like Facebook friend requests and all that. I'll share shit for other people, but that's about it. And then message. Everything promoting wise will be on my Instagram and Twitter from now on. Cause I'm like, yeah, nah. Facebook ain't letting me do shit. Bro, I couldn't even stream the podcast on there yesterday. Like the podcast I did, it legit when I went to StreamYard, it said, oh, Facebook for new accounts, you can't stream for like the first month apparently now. Like, since when is that a thing? Cool. Okay. We're gonna YouTube it is. So, well, man. Mr. Loki, apparently. But that's the thing. I'm not even trying to make money on there. I'm just trying to use social media for what it's supposed to be. And that is, it's a social network. Like,
that's crazy. You can't promote your own shit because it's
apparently.
Whoever's fucking with you has to be paying for Facebook.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
They have to be paying for Facebook because there's no reason for Facebook to be fucking with you other than the dick they're sucking is paying them.
Yeah.
And I'm not afraid of it. I don't give a shit. Take my Facebook. I was born in the 80s where our screens were TVs. We didn't have monitors.
Facts.
We didn't have computers and internet. My internet was, yeah. and somebody came out there. I was like, "Yo, what's good, my nigga?" That was the internet. That was social media.
Yeah.
Don't give a fuck about all this. Long as you don't take away my porn. That was hard to get back in the days. Especially as a little bambino.
3 hours later, and you just get the little bit of the remnants of.
Yeah.
Oh, I think that's a titty.
It's like. Pop, 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 pop. What you doing in there? Nothing. Go to sleep. Fuck. It's like But AOL hit my mama up.
It might be because of the noise it's making, because you should sound like you're gonna explode back.
Those printers, he wasn't hot as shit.
Okay. It's like, what are you printing? Nothing.
You're using too much ink. It's black and white. It says news report. Bullshit, you don't know how to spell? There's spell check on the computer. Liar! The computer doesn't know how to spell either. Bring it down here. No! I gotta go to sleep. I gotta go to sleep. Is it woman?
2 hours later. It's still
Again. Shut up.
It's the same picture.
It didn't come out right.
Nope. No, that would be the worst part. It would still just fucking come out crooked as fuck. That's like
word.
Well, here we are. Oh,
fucking bitch. Oh man. The good old days.
Oh shit.
But what's going on, Murray?
Not much, man. We chilling. We just riding the wave, man. We riding the wave. We're trying to not die with the heat wave. Because bro, since that Tuesday, I was just like, nah. This they trying to kill us. This. I told my boy, I was like, because we used the phrase that day because we were gonna hang out. I'm like, well, this friends to the end type thing, like Chucky. He's like, this is the end. I'm like, yeah, it feels like the fucking fire that Chucky got thrown into outside right now. And it's like the weather says, oh yeah, by today it's supposed to be nice. I'm like, what happened? It still feels hot as shit. Now it's humid because of the rain. Like it rained for like 2 minutes and then it just got humid. It's like, the fuck? But I guess this is what we wanted. We're in summertime weather.
You wanted Goldberg. You wanted fucking heat. And you wanted Jimmy Uso to lose the title. So you got everything you wanted, you fucking people. Yeah, I'm saying you people.
Jimmy Uso to lose the title? Okay, that's
yeah.
Okay. We don't want Jay to lose the title, but Jimmy, it's okay.
No, you got Jay to lose the title. Now you want Jimmy to lose any aspirations of holding the title. Yeah.
I'm just going off what you said. You said Jimmy, so I'm like, okay, cool. So we're in agreement. We did not want
No, if you're going off what I said,
yeah,
then I had nothing to do with. Then I said nothing about Jay. I didn't. So that you guys wanted Jay to lose the title also stands also.
Okay.
Listen, I know you guys wanted Goldberg more than Jay.
I am not part of you guys. Just to
listen. I don't know. I see a Raymond Sanchez on the petition
that
was signed for Jay needing to simmer, and Goldberg taking his spot. I seen your signature on there.
But my name's Ray Sanchez. See, right there.
Yeah, but you signed Ray and Raymond Sanchez. You got two signatures.
That's crazy.
Ramundo.
Oh man. Damien, what's going on? that rumor is bullshit. Because if you watch any of his matches recently, he's bumping.
I believe it.
Like, what wrestler is afraid to bump?
And you can also see in the back he's a problem. Like people speak to him and he answers questions. He speaks English. You know, he has a wife that works with him. There's all these issues, right? I'm surprised they haven't cut him yet. They're tolerating him with all these issues that he has. Like he understands English. He speaks English. Yeah. He knows how to wrestle. He wants to wrestle. And he's in the back.
Yeah, how dare
and then he does good. You know, and then he does good like video work.
Yeah.
And like he's starting. They started rivalry with him and Sami Zayn, and I'm pretty sure he's eating the food in the back, like the food that's for them. He's eating that shit. So that's another issue. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, it's gonna be a Dark Side of the Ring, Karrion Kross in WWE. This is gonna be a whole 3-part series of that shit.
Yep. How dare he want to wrestle?
No one can get along with this man because he's there.
Like how dare he want to wrestle?
Jay's title run wasn't going anywhere anyway.
Yo, Damien, what did Jey Uso need to do, man?
It wasn't. Listen, that statement is true in the wrong context.
Yeah.
His title run wasn't going nowhere because it was being halted. It was anchored by the Cody Rhodes bullshit with John Cena.
Yeah.
But also that had nothing to do with Jay.
Yeah.
That had everything to do with fucking WWE.
Yeah. I'm still on
right?
the
Loki? Loki gets it.
Yeah. How dare Cross get himself over?
Yeah.
Brother.
Yeah. In a company where they beg you to get yourself over, just don't do it when we don't tell you to. When we don't give you permission to get over, don't get over.
But that's the thing with Cross, that it's worked out in his favor. It's very few that can do that. Because not many can get themselves over and then it's tolerated, you know? Like usually when they get themselves over, it becomes a situation of, nah,
you know why? Here's the thing.
Yeah.
He got himself over and is tolerated the same way that The Miz got himself over. Through talking. See, like, Matt Cardona got himself over as a character on YouTube, becoming champion, defending his title and all. He was basically a wrestler on the internet that everybody loved, and WWE was like, oh, he's over as a wrestler. People want to see him wrestle. They want to see this. Where Karrion Kross does these videos and says stuff outside that people are interested in what he has to say. So they want to see him on TV and they want to see what he has to say. So they're like, oh, we could put him in a fucking 2-minute video package or, segment backstage with one of these people and just let him say some shit. People are interested in that. He's still not going to be in the main event. He's not going to he's not going to be our champion. He's just going to, people want to see what he says. Same thing with The Miz. When he dropped that pipe bomb in the After Raw shit on Daniel Bryan, that's when everybody started going, oh shit, The Miz just dropped some shit. He dropped some heat. Like, all right, cool. Now we got something. And then when all that died down and they realized, oh, The Miz is actually, we could use him for something, they gave him the title again. He became the transition man. You know what I'm saying? But when you start doing this whole, I'm going to get over in spite of y'all, WWE goes, cool. Now, you got over. Now get over there. And over there's the unemployment line.
No, but with Cross, I feel like, because look at this. Again, it took fucking while. But now he got over it. He got the reaction. He's on Night of Champions. It's so stupid, though, because he got himself over. He did all this. And now the fans are turning on him. And they start this bullshit about, oh, he can't bump. Have y'all watched his matches lately? Like, I know it's been on Main Event, but even the match he had on the Indies, the last few matches he had, the one he had with Alex Hammerstone for the benefit show, or Bloodsport when he wrestled Kratos.
Right, like, you can't believe those motherfuckers that says he can't bump. They don't watch wrestling.
I know, but it's
So,
funny.
but you know, I got proof they don't watch wrestling.
Okay.
John Cena can't bump, and ain't nobody been putting up no fucking. There was no viral clip about that for the past 25 years, Ray. And we've seen it on the beginning of the show. The intro of this show is proof he can't take a rock bottom. There's no speculation. There's proof being shown. Come on, Ray. What's going on here? One rock bottom.
Hey, he took it better the second time.
People would say anything to get anywhere in this social media space.
Yeah.
Bro, it's amusing now. It's no longer sad. It's amusing now. The clowns are being put on mainstream and everyone's buying them. Like it's crazy, Ray. People are literally looking at these clowns and they're believing everything they're saying.
Always.
So, Damien, that's what I'm kind of referring to also. The WWE, their storyline is there. It's the same shit over and over. He can't win. They don't, he's the underdog, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's bullshit. You should have changed that. Matt Cardona, Bryan Danielson, and Christian got themselves over and they got punished. WWE is always hypocritical. Because the thing is this, Mr. Loki, you can't be bigger than their champion. The problem is the WWE doesn't realize that actually helps. Dude, in the 80s, they say that Jake the Snake Roberts never got a title shot because he was bigger than Hogan. Right? But did Jake the Snake need a title? No.
Nope.
But you had Jake the Snake, Macho Man, Bret Hart, British Bulldog, Psycho Sid, or Sid Justice, whichever one you want to call him at the time.
Yeah.
Roddy Piper, Bad News Brown, Junkyard Dog, all of these mega stars in the WWE. Andre the Giant, and Hogan was your champion. And everyone loved Hogan. But what'd you do? You put Macho Man in the Intercontinental position, and you basically said it like this. Our champion is Hogan. Your champion is the Intercontinental champion. That's why everyone loved the Intercontinental title from my generation.
Yeah, because
their favorite championship is the Intercontinental Championship because usually it's the best wrestler that's the champion.
Yeah, it was really, that's why we for years called it that workhorse, because there was guys that were working, but just they had to be the, okay, this was, you had your stars here, but then you had your workers here, you know, like you had your guys that were killing it.
Yeah.
But just weren't given that one shot. Or if they did, they got it once, like a millennia at that point.
And then you get people like Kurt Angle and Benoit and Eddie Guerrero, and just because he was a part of the Six, Edge, Cena, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, those people who would necessarily be the Intercontinental division in the 80s. Now they're the champions. They're the best wrestlers are now the champions. So what that did was it upgraded the World Heavyweight Championship. But instead of upgrading the Intercontinental title, also they let it stay stagnant. So now it's championship or bust. So being Intercontinental champion really means nothing, and we know this because how many people are saying they're bringing prestige back to the title. Gunther said it. Cody Rhodes said it when he was dashing Cody Rhodes. Yeah. Miz said it. Like almost every time someone wins the Intercontinental title, I'm bringing it back to this.
Well, because it's the easiest thing to say when it's like Gunther's reign really was okay. This felt like an Intercontinental title reign. Like, it felt like Gunther was that guy because when let's be real, at the time, yes, Roman had a great run, but we weren't seeing Roman like that. So it's like, hey, the Intercontinental title was a main fucking title for a while.
So now we need to take advantage of that again. Because here's the thing, right? If the Intercontinental title was still that important and that major of a championship, John Cena being champion for so long wouldn't have been as big of a problem as we made it.
Yeah.
Fucking Goldberg coming back to win the world title wouldn't be as big of a problem as people are making it now. This run with John Cena shit wouldn't be as big as a problem because, like, oh, John Cena's doing this for the world title. We know what the world title means. The United States Championship is where it's at.
Yep.
But you give it to somebody like LA Knight, and you think just because you gave it to him, that means something. You know, the same way, like, look, Jey Uso was the world heavyweight champion. Just because you gave him the title doesn't mean nothing because you got Damian here talking about the storyline sucks. He's not doing nothing with the title, blah, blah, blah. It means more when you do something with the championship. And that's why this whole narrative now, we like them better when they're chasing than when they're champions, means something because when they're chasing, we connect to them and we have an end goal. The end goal is for them to be champion.
Yeah.
While they're champion, there's no more goal. There's no more story. There's no more strategy here. It's their champion. Shut the fuck up. Get out of here.
Yeah. Which sucks because it when it comes to this is yes. When you're booking the story, when you're doing this, yes, the chase is important. It's crucial. You get to cool. Your first finale is now winning the title. But that isn't end of the book. That is chapter 1 is done. Now let's go to chapter 2. And I feel like with a lot of guys, with Jay's reign, with Hangman, because Hangman is someone that's fallen to that, unfortunately, a lot. Even Swerve, I felt like at the beginning, it almost felt like that, but then they picked up a little bit. It's a situation of we planned how to get there. We planned the story to get there. And then once we're there, we kind of just said, we'll figure it out when we get there. Hey, we're getting there in like a few weeks. No, we'll make it. We'll get there. Hey, we're here. So what are we doing next? Oh, let's just go week to week and let's see what happens. And it sucks because it kills that momentum. Like when you crown a champion, you need to know what direction you're going.
Yeah.
Because not every champion can just go off having good matches. Like you need to have stories. You need to have, okay, what are we doing now? Like with as much as, again, people aren't fans of the Cena run, they had things in place. Like they knew, okay, cool. We're going to Truth and we're doing this with Randy and we're doing this with Punk and we're going to still have the Truth angle there. And now possibly Cody. Like they had things there that it's not like, okay, now what are we doing? You know, like, so
Yeah.
it's like, you can't have that awkward silence. You can't just have the, well, we'll figure it out. And
Usually what they do is they go to default.
yeah.
Here goes Randy Orton. Here goes this guy. And it's the same shit. Like, I would argue anybody. What was his name in Dean Ambrose? There you go. I was gonna call him Moxley. Dean Ambrose and Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah.
Two men that everybody wanted to be champion.
Yeah.
Became champion. And they literally fought the same people in the same order. And their title went nowhere. And I blame, and not for nothing, Drew McIntyre the same way. And you heard me say this. I said this shit on plenty of times. Drew McIntyre, when he started wrestling Randy Orton, his title reign went to shit. Title reign just died the minute he wrestled Randy Orton. Not saying Randy Orton's not a good wrestler. I've said it multiple times here. He could have been the best wrestler we've ever seen in our lives.
Yeah.
But he doesn't do any favors for people. His matches are too slow because all of his matches are predicated off of the way he wrestles. When he could keep up with Ziggler, he could keep up with Kevin Owens, he could keep up with Dean Ambrose and Drew McIntyre. It's all predicated off of what he wants to do. And his matches usually are slow and the same thing. That's what makes the shit boring, and that's what makes everybody fuck. You know what I'm saying? This is a Randy Orton match. This, like me, I get disassociated. This is a Randy Orton match. This world championship doesn't mean shit. They're probably gonna give it to Randy Orton, and then when they face Randy Orton, they do nothing. Jinder Mahal won the title. He fought Randy Orton like 4 times, And then right when they were about to have a match with him and Brock Lesnar said, I don't want to wrestle this nigga. They gave it to AJ Styles. Jinder Mahal could have been a lot what they wanted Muhammad Hassan to be as champion. But nope. They just made him wrestle Randy Orton and Shinsuke Nakamura, and he always cheated. He could have been JBL for a better visualization because people might not know what Muhammad Hassan would have brought to the table as champion. Kofi Kingston, another one. His run to become champion was phenomenal. They could have kept that up when he won the title with Vince going, nah, you're not my champion, and doing all that bullshit for a while to prove that he was champion. And if they wanted to take it off of him, that's when Vince would have been like, yo, now it's Brock. But then they took it off of him in 7 seconds. You know what I'm saying? So it's a bunch of, here's your champion, and we're going to give you the storybook story, the quintessential story of your champion being champion. Other than that, we got nothing for you. Like Rey Mysterio, the first title run he had, he won the title, WrestleMania. This is the documentary, Rey. Rey Mysterio grows up. He becomes the best luchador in the world. His best friend dies. He wins the title in honor of him. End the story. Movie's over. Go enjoy your life. Problem is, WWE, we got to end it a little later. So he does the whole bullshit. His run isn't all that. He wins the title again. The same night, he loses it to Kane in the Money in the Bank. Then he wins the WWE Championship in the tournament. Same night, he loses it to John Cena. We're giving you your champions because what do we say? Even if it's for a day, at least he won the title. Here goes your day. But then their champions, they get the story, but then they get the shit going on. The problem they had with Cody is that no one gave a fuck after the Bloodline loss. The Cody story was the definition of we're here to see Roman lose, and we don't give a shit who beats him. Because if they really gave a shit about Cody beating Roman, his run would have been way bigger. His story with John Cena would have meant a lot more. Because it's not hidden. It's hidden, but it's not hidden up in the numbers when you punch that speed bag.
Yeah.
Now, is it because it's the fans? Is it because it's WWE? Or is it because there's no foresight? And what if you want me to explain those decisions? I mean those options. I will.
No. I get what you're saying, but it's. My mic said, "Shut up."
Yeah, Mike was like, "He's right." God damn it!
No,
where's the dog?
It's the thing of like it's harder to just pick one. Because unfortunately, no matter what, I think I'm going to say the wrong answer here. Or not the wrong answer, but I'm going to say wrong. Because of, it's always going to change. Because cool, if they didn't have the foresight to do this, but then they do this now. Like the Cody decision. The Cody decision we knew for a while. We thought they were going to do it at the first Mania. Oh, they changed it up on us. Cool, we're gonna do it again. And it felt like you're right, like the fans were just ready. Okay, we're gonna see Roman lose. Like it was, can it happen here? But it's also, I feel like the fans, it's weird because the fans are at that point where, to quote Daniel Bryan, they're very fickle with things. That it's like they want this till you give it to them, and now they don't want this anymore. And it's hard because it's like that's sometimes where you can't book based off that dictation. Yes, you're supposed to listen to your fan base to see the reaction, but you truly can't just book off them. Because if you do, you're going to be changing every week the booking. Because one week they want this, and then the next week, oh, we don't want that no more. Oh, who told you we like this? Now we don't like this. Oh, now we like this again. We don't like this no more. Like, it's always that ever-changing thing of, now now that you guys like this, we don't like this anymore. Like, I'm surprised that they still like Stephanie McCourt. Now that they gave her like that rise up.
Yeah.
I'm surprised fans didn't just, well, I know why they didn't, but like realistically, because of how they've been, I'm surprised they didn't switch on.
Can I be completely honest with you, Ray?
Yeah.
The reason why they're still with her is because she's on Raw. If she went to SmackDown, I don't think it would have been the same thing. Because then it would have been like, why isn't she wrestling Tiffany? And then when she wrestles Tiffany, why are they making Tiffany lose the championship? She didn't do nothing with the title. There's really nothing there. SmackDown has not a lot going on for itself. You know, like they have very little things, like 2 or 3 things that are strong, but everything else gone. But Raw has a lot of little things going on, and none of it is really strong, but it's a lot of little things that we could hold on to. Yeah. SmackDown is just a bunch of, yo, you wanna watch that match that we did 2 weeks ago? Cool, here it goes. Or, you know, yo, you remember the tag team division? Yeah, well, here goes a segment with them. Like, yo, remember that match last week? Yeah, you fell asleep. Well, watch it again.
Here's your shot. Here's your second shot.
Yo, by the way, Tiffany's gonna wrestle Nia Jax. Why? Because Naomi's the number 1 contender. But I thought she was the Money in the Bank winner. She is, but that's why Jade's gonna be the queen of the ring. What? So what happened to Julia? She's there. Where? There. You didn't see? Wait, hold on. Let's go back 3 weeks. You see the video? Show it again. All right, cool. Oh, my favorite part, Ray, and this is how I felt watching it, because I was watching SmackDown with one eye open, one eye closed. But John Cena versus Ron Killings, 90% of that match was over commercial. I swear to God, every time I opened my eye, it was picture in picture. I'm like, what the fuck? And then John Cena left. CM Punk came out. 20-minute promo. And I get it. John Cena mentioned names, and it's the greatest promo we ever heard because he mentioned Matt Murdock and whatever other fucking Marvel character you could think of. But, you know, so I'm saying, like,
wait, you didn't like the pipe bomb?
To be honest with you, I didn't get it while I was watching it.
Okay.
What I did like was the fact that he was kind of telling CM Punk he's a hypocrite. But I didn't get the whole, hey, Matt, hey, this. And I'm like,
well, no. So that was the joke of it. That was the,
I figured it out. But they told me about it afterwards.
Yeah. It was, you know what I'm saying? About, because of Punk doing it years ago with, hey, Colt Cabana. So it's like, Zena's just going to say hi to people. Then again, it's going to spark that, oh, shit.
Yeah.
It's like Matt Cardona with Zack Ryder, Claudio, Cesaro, Nick Nemeth.
I was more shocked that he actually called him Claudio Castagnoli.
Well, that's because that's like genuinely one of his friends.
But that's his real name, Claudio?
Yeah, Claudio Castagnoli is his actual name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So it's that promo to me though, that I for what this run has been, I feel like that was a good fucking promo, man. Like out of all these
promos, what this run has been, yeah.
But it's like not even just like for
it was the most genuine.
But this was the promo we needed for a while, because it's like
the realest promo he gave us.
Yeah, because it didn't feel like Cena trying to be a heel. This just felt like Cena got to cut a promo fight.
I got my get back.
Yeah, it's like this is what we needed to hear, and it was so good because it's like, cool, we remember the original pipe bomb. Like, especially if you're a Cena fan, you remember that original pipe bomb. And then it's funny though, because it's like, you think about it, say, wait, because watching Punk have to sell that whole time while Cena's cutting this long ass promo, it's like, damn, yeah, Cena had to sell for a minute while Punk is cutting this shoot promo. It's just like, it's the best thing.
Yeah.
But it's just crazy, man, that we're at this point now where I saw so many people went into fan theories about it. They went into these conspiracy theories of, oh, Cena said Matt and Nick, and then Claudio because his name has 2 C's. So like they were trying to go so skeptical that it was about AEW. I'm just like, can we just enjoy the promo sometimes for what it is?
No.
Cause fuck. Like
No.
I
What
was
makes
just
it a masterpiece is that Claudio Castagnoli starts with a C and a C, and Colt Cabana starts with a C and C, and Colt Cabana has a checking account with his mom, where his mom sees people, and checking starts with a C. So boom, now we got C C C C C C C C, and what are C's, Ray?
What are they?
Unclosed zeros. And what are zeros? Binary code. We're in the fucking matrix. This is a simulation, and now we have to fight the machines, Ray. Do you not understand this? He's trying to tell us something, Ray. Listen, God, you know something? I can't with you.
And yes, Mr. Loki, the tables are brought to you. How happy do you think Slim Jims were though during that whole promo?
And
You
he's
can see the fucking Slim Jim logo perfect on there. Like Punk legit made sure his head was right. Like,
yo, not for nothing. If I'm Slim Jim, and you can ask Gigi this, if I'm Slim Jim, I want that whole fucking table red and yellow with a big ass Slim Jim on the whole fucking table. I want that table to look like the WCW Nitro fucking term the post. You remember how they had the padding with the Slim Jim fucking stick on it? That's how I want the tables. I want that table to be 100% covered in red and yellow, big ass Slim Jim logo, not just a sticker in the middle. I want custom made fucking tables. I want them to be a little bit bigger, a little bit more furious. I want them to make sounds when you break them. And like one of them is just like a normal table breaking sound. And if you get the turbo one, it's like, oh, and the lights just fucking go off and these fucking flames go everywhere and you win 1,000 points. You know what I'm saying? Like if you break through the right table, you're the number one contender. Like that's the type of shit I want for Slim Jim. You know, you snap into a Slim Jim in real life and you go through a fucking barrier, you know, when there's construction and shit. You know what I'm saying? Jey Uso and LA Knight, yeah, do it. You know what I'm saying? Gigi knows.
what's going on, Lee?
That's why she got her new headphones on. What's going on, Lee?
Nope.
Oh.
So it's funny, right? These headphones really are not new. They've been collecting dust for, I want to say, maybe 5 years. I won them. I just never took them out the box. And then as I'm cleaning, I said, and when I tell you there's an amount of like dust that was on top of that box, it was terrible. It was bad. Like I ran the faucet through it. And then I was like, wait, let me just rip off the plastic now without dust flying everywhere. And I took them out the box and I decided to try them on today. I come to realize that they are really good. They are Nick Cannon's incredible. I didn't see myself ever wearing a Nick Cannon headphones. That's why I never took it out of the box. But I was making space today as I need more space.
Did they come with his kids or no?
No, none. Thank God. Because I can't afford that right now unless I can pay one. And that would be great. But then that's taxes for next year. And I'm not here for the next, I'm not here for it.
Yeah.
They are big though. They are massive. They look massive. Like I'm looking. This is the first time I'm actually looking at them in a reflection. They're not only look massive, but I can they're like.
Yeah, they're about the size like how studio.
Yeah. So
headphones are supposed to be
studio headphones. So they completely go over my whole entire ear.
But your hair fills in the gap, so it doesn't look too bad.
No, it doesn't. It really doesn't. You think it does? No, my thing is that meow. Like it's. I have to have like I need a stopper. Like that's. But I wanted to test them out. So I figured, what better way to go ahead and for me to test these bad boys out than on the podcast?
There you go.
Because you'll definitely not catch me wearing these in the streets when it's like 80 degrees. Like today, not bad. I would wear them on a day like today. Days that we've been having though, earlier this week.
Fuck that.
No.
Shit.
I need my own podcast.
Damn, no, Leon.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Word.
That's crazy, Leon. What we do to you?
It's because you didn't believe in my fucking full Slim Jim
Maybe
table.
an addition. Nothing taken away. Just an additional show. An additional. We just keep on adding. We're adding to the milk.
GG's G's of life.
Oh, that's actually pretty good.
Oh man.
Today we'll be talking about tarot cards.
Oh no, G's gonna become one of those TikTok streamers that starts to explain.
Right?
Hold on.
Damn.
That fucking nah. If you be watching them, they be like OD like.
Yo, it's just like okay, you can't really do this. Like,
and they're like, what I just said? What I just said? This is your card. And I'm like, I'm doing too much. Stop.
it's like, lady, this is not supposed to be a magic trick.
No, right. It's all about like your own intuition, your energy. And people like it's a collective. This is for the collective. And I'm like, well, it doesn't resonate to me. I can't. I'm not one of the collectives. I'm one of a kind. So
Word.
but I have fun. I play cards. Cards tell me if I should go or if I should stay. Definitely told me earlier this week, I gotta go. And I made some moves and I left.
Nice.
It was beautiful. It was great.
Me, I can't use tarot cards because it'd be like, leave the bitch alone. I had popcorn. We can't listen to that one. No, I'm serious. Leave the bitch alone. See, that was because I had rice. Like, no, like she don't like you. It was that water. Like, fuck it. Try again. There you go. That's the one I like. That's the one I like. Try again. Hello? Shit, I'm blocked. Why didn't you tell me?
Stop. That is hilarious.
Word, because there be circumstances sometimes.
Yo.
Oh, shit.
I'm sorry. I have to laugh at this because I'm just like, damn. MLW done stole Toe and Mike Law's name as a tag team.
Skyscrapers?
There's a new tag team in MLW known as the Skyscrapers. And they're MLW tag team champions.
No, we need to let me see.
The team of Dijak and Bishop Dyer, aka Donovan Dijak and Baron Corbin, are the Skyscrapers. Dijak came to this. Fuck. Dijak came to this show and stole the name the Skyscrapers. That's crazy.
You know something? No! I know exactly why he did it. Isn't he from Boston?
Okay, yeah.
Swagger Jack is over there. The Swagger Jackers. We need Donovan Dijak back over here. I need to fight for my name. The minute Mike Law gets hurt, they steal our name, Ray. The minute he gets hurt. Jesus Christ.
Holy shit. I just saw that now because I checked on the results from MLW. Because they're here today, too. That's the craziest part. They debuted as the Skyscrapers.
They're in New York right now, aren't they?
Yep.
We're going to have to go find them.
Let's go. We got to go to Queens. They're in Queens right now.
Let's go. That's it. All right, everybody. Game on.
Wow. Sorry, guys. So thank you for
Queens.
joining us for tonight. We'll be back again either tomorrow or Saturday. We don't know. We'll figure it out. As you can see, everybody done left. It's been nice knowing you guys. Y'all have a safe night. Peace, everybody.
It would have been the funniest thing. It's like, well, we're actually going to Queens now.
Yeah, right? Oh, shit. Now I got my GoPro cam. It's like, all right, motherfuckers, we looking for you, nigga.
Follow on our socials. Until then,
Word.
bye.
Yo, imagine that we just in the car with a video of Gigi's just hanging out the thing, just railing at people. Is this Queens? Is this the part of Queens that Don Jackson? That motherfucker we looking for. By the way, you look stunning in that dress.
I would totally do that. I wouldn't even be drunk. I'll just do
Word.
it sober.
Is this the Brooklyn?
No, that would be the funny part because we'll end up at every other place wrestling is at. Because TNA was at City Field today.
Shit.
We show up there like, Dijak. Oh, wait. Hi, Hardys. No, we're looking for that. Oh, he's not this part of Queens? Okay.
Damn it.
We go to Coney Island. Wait, there's a bunch of GCW guys here. Is Dijak? No? Okay.
No, wrong
Yo,
one.
Okay, sorry.
Ray,
Yo.
because you mentioned them,
Yeah.
get in contact with the Hardys. We need them on the show.
So I tried to get them on Respect the Craft.
There's a difference between respect and wrestle with knuckleheads. We're the closest thing to a fucking Subway that we could get to, Ray.
Bro, I'm so mad because I'm like, what the fuck? I sent the email and I saw the same people that were there when I interviewed Joe Hendry, and I'm like, why the fuck didn't I get a response? It's some bullshit.
You know something, man?
It's all right.
Dude, that's fucking awesome, though. That we actually got the Hardy Boys. On
Subway
Mania.
That was wild. That was wild.
Yo, shout out to Tim. Tim is doing his thing with Subway Mania. Bring it on episodes as much as he can, as much as they allow him. And to be able to have this epic moment, to have the Hardy Boys join him, the actual Hardy Boys, not just cosplayers.
Yeah.
To join him it speaks volumes to his work, and it shows that the kid got signed here. So shout out to Tim Rivera. Tim, hi. We see you, bro. Keep doing your thing. You guys, WWE is so good in the Saudi.
They're in Saudi. You didn't see the video with CM Punk and Randy Orton pushing the kid away?
No, I wasn't. I've been really off social media today.
So don't let Ray fool you. Randy Orton walks ahead. CM Punk was walking by. A little kid runs up to him. CM Punk picks up the kid and throws him at his parents. Says, "Get the fuck out of here, kid." Nah, he didn't do that.
He didn't do that.
To be honest with you, it kind of looked like if they were recording their entrance into the arena and the kid ran out of nowhere and he was trying to keep him away from the camera. Like he did the little, no, it is now at the time while still looking mean mugged. You know? Because a lot of people calling him a dick. But in my head, I was like, I don't think CM Punk would have did that without a reason. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it was like a fucking 2-year-old kid.
Yeah, no, he loves the kids. He wouldn't fucking do that. But I get where you're coming from, where they might have been recording and the kid didn't know better.
Yeah.
That was the thing, too, that it's like, it looked too perfect. That it's like, wait, why was someone already recording this? Like, yeah. It was just too perfect. But we shall see.
Oh, man, you never know. Maybe that's what Cena's going to talk about on Friday.
I want to buy that.
You say you're for the kids, but you push this one. That's why I don't follow the fans anymore. You know, shit like that. I don't know. I don't know what made him sound like an 80-year-old man, but fuck it.
Okay, I was wondering myself, but okay.
What else is there besides Night of Champions this weekend? There's only one thing, right?
Outside of UFC, yeah.
All right, good. Because I'm like, I wasn't remembering if there was like a Saturday night main event, a Night of Champions, an MLW, a Triple I, and a fucking.
Well, no. So this weekend is just that, but then next weekend no, that's the following weekend. I was about to say one of these weekends I know is like 4 shows in one, but that's the following weekend, the weekend of the 11th and 12th.
Yeah, because next weekend is 4th of July.
Yeah, next weekend is nothing. Next weekend is just 4th of July.
Shit, next weekend is a long weekend that I hopefully plan on doing.
Hey.
We should do something. I'm free.
God
for quite some time.
Gigi's like, hey, I'm now available for everything.
Until further notice.
Yo, listen, I've been saying I still haven't done my breaks yet.
Oh shit, you gotta get the breaks done.
Yeah, and this weekend I'm doing some, but I would like we do one weekend. We go up to Show's house. We could do the breaks in the barbecue or something.
There you go.
Show's house is a whole fucking.
It's a fun journey, though.
It's a fun journey.
It's a fun journey. We get
bring a sweater with me next time because I don't trust his basement.
Yo, facts. That basement do be it gets cold.
I bet y'all wanted to be in his basement in 120 degrees.
No,
though.
Tuesday we needed Joe's basement because
major facts.
I hate you. Yeah.
Hold on, I'm looking for things. I'm shopping. Because the one thing I went to Home Depot to look for something today. It's like a anti-slip. Because I didn't tell you guys how I started this week. So I had a wrestling match with my floor.
Ah, yes. Remember we thought you fell again on Monday.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I didn't fall on Monday. That was my fan, but I fell.
High cross
I
body drop.
told you guys I fell, right?
Yeah. That's why we thought you fell again. That's why we thought.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah. So I said again, I fell, and I'm looking for this anti-slip for my living room floor, thinking Home Depot would have it. Nope. They're like, oh, we have the tape. I don't want the tape.
You just want the mat.
It's not even a mat. It's like a clear liquid. Just roll the floor and just boom. Nope. Oh, we don't have it. We have to order it. No, I'm ordering it from Amazon.
Or it's probably fucking way cheaper too.
Honestly, it's not.
Huh?
No, it's not. What I'm looking at, fucking, it's like what I'm looking for is fucking non-existing. They have a spray can, and I mean, I could do the spray can. Slip resistant coating. I'm hesitant. I'll add it. Add to cart. Yay.
And Damien says floor 1, GG 0.
Yeah.
But kind of, it should be 1-1 because we thought she fell on Monday, but she didn't.
No, it was my fan. But I still haven't repaired. I was going to wash it. That's why. I was going to clear like the front. I was going to go out, like clear it in the tub.
Yeah.
Today would have been the perfect day for me to do so, but I completely forgot about it until like right now at this moment. And the only reason why today would have been perfect, because the last couple of days since it's been like 100 and something degrees in New York, all the pumps are open, which means that I have no water or 0 to no water because, yeah. The water pumps takes away all my water.
Oh shit.
In my building. Yeah. I had no water, like no running water for me to do anything for like a few hours.
Eesh. That sucks.
Yeah, like when I opened it, it said it was a big puff. Like, that's it. And that was like that for 4 to 5 hours. And then when we were able to use it, it was just like,
yeah, because the water pressure is gonna be fucking low as hell.
Did it come out brown? I know sometimes
it would probably start out.
No, surprisingly, it didn't. I thought the same thing, but there wasn't enough water pressure those times for it to come out brown. It just barely came out of the shower head. But it enough got the job done. We all splish splash, wash our asses, hopped out. I'm just gonna buy both of these things. Yeah, because one there's a spray, right? Anti-slip spray, matte finish, but it smells terrible. And then there's a tub guard anti-slip for clear bathroom and shower grip texture. But I don't need that for the bathroom. I don't need it for the bathroom. Anyway, I'm just going through it, y'all. I'm just trying to figure this shit out, man.
No, I hear you. Fucking Damien's fault.
You know, I didn't have to let me go through this. I didn't have to fall the way I did. That wasn't nice. Not nice, though.
You ever thought about just putting something over it?
It's in my living room floor.
Like a little carpet? Like one of those area rugs or something?
Where it's at on my living room floor makes no sense for me to put something there.
Okay.
Because it looks very out of placement. It will just look like it's at an angle.
Okay.
Because it's like me cutting. So here's like the table, right? Say like this is the entrance to my kitchen.
Yeah.
It's essentially like right around here where I'm trying to like enter my kitchen.
That's where it's slippery.
So right here.
Okay.
So it wouldn't work that way. That's why I'm trying to look for this anti-slip shit. So there's a spray. You know what? I'm gonna save this one for later because that's like $30-something, and I need to buy a high velocity industrial fan because the other shit don't work. All right, I'm gonna be here. Standard Saturday.
Damien, he's been retired for like the last, give or take, almost a decade. Like, Abyss hasn't been like, bro, he's been a producer for the last 5 years. Like, it was pretty, like, I think everyone knew he wasn't stepping back in the ring, unfortunately.
Who wasn't stepping back in the ring?
Abyss. I would have loved to seen him wrestle the Undertaker. That's another Sting versus Undertaker match that I think was a little less of a high profile, but still, if you lived during that time, that's something you want to see.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? I didn't even want Abyss and Taker. I kind of wanted Abyss and Kane.
Yeah,
like, I wanted Sting and Taker. That was always like even later on, like fucking the TNA era Sting. I wanted that versus Taker. Like that 08, like when Taker, like 07, when both Sting and Taker were at a high peak again. I would love to see them face. But Abyss and Kane, I feel like that would have been something too. Even though again, Abyss and Taker would have also fucking been, bro. But yeah, man. You know what it is? I think so many people thought, oh yeah, Abyss is in the video game now. Maybe there's a chance.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong though. Playing as Abyss in a 2K video game has been fun as hell.
Did that come out? Wait, when did that come out? Yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So
I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
And I don't have to wake up early because there's no more school.
The funniest part of that pack is that like 2 out of 5 is what you're gonna actually use. Just Abyss and Kali. Cause I ain't playing this Shaq. I'm sorry.
Oh, Shaq is the
Shaq and Tyrese.
Was it known that Shaq was gonna be in this one?
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
It was the NBA thing.
Yeah.
It was the NBA pack.
Oh.
Yeah. There was 3 NBA stars with Abyss and who the fuck else was in this?
Wasn't it Stephanie Rockcore? No, because Stephanie Rockcore and Julia.
She was in the other one.
Already. They came on the last one.
Yeah.
Let me check on my spawn. Wait. Oh, I was like, why does it say? Right. Hold on. Let me. I have a clock here. Tells me like the date, the temperature. It was like 84 degrees in here. Now it's 80. supposedly. So like half of my power went out. Because it wasn't like the whole building or anything like that. It's because I had the AC on in my room and my daughter had the AC on in her room. And I don't know what's going on. But apparently we might be taking up too much power because that shit went off on us twice yesterday. Like I had to flip the switch on the breaker in order for it to restart. That's what I had to do. I blew out the fuse. That's what it was. Twice. But after the third time, it was fine. It was fine. I decided just not to sleep with my TV on, which is fine because I still had like white noise from the AC, so I was okay. Let me go check on my spawn.
Yo, Ray, do you think that I would get a package USPS ground advantage? It takes anywhere from 2 to 5 days. This package is probably coming from Salt Lake City, Utah.
Okay.
You think I would get it before the 4th?
When you ordering?
If I order it now or tomorrow morning.
You might be able to get it by Thursday. I feel like.
Because all right, let's do it. If I get it now, Utah's on the other side. That's 3 hours behind us, right?
Yeah.
So that's still 7 o'clock. They probably close. So let's say tomorrow, Friday.
Yeah.
That's one business day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is 5 days. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Then there's the holiday.
But I think you might be able to get it by Thursday.
It's the touch-up paint for my rear view mirror show. It's the spray can.
Okay.
Because I painted it with the touch-up paint and it didn't come out right, so I'm just gonna sand the whole thing down and paint it over. Fucking Ray, we bought it. If I don't get it before the 4th, or if I get it after this weekend, I'm blaming you. And you owe me $300.
$300 on me saying you'll get there by Thursday?
Yeah. Because I believed in you, Ray. And you took advantage of my hope.
Hey, I'm putting this in the hands of the USPS. If anything, this is show's fault.
USPS is the post office. Yo, remember back in the day where they actually delivered the packages? Me neither.
I was trying to say, I don't remember that.
Well, so they used to be through rain, sleet, snow, and hail.
Yeah.
They would deliver no matter what. And
I remember a time when they still do.
Now it's
bro.
Hey, eventually,
bro,
you might get your mail.
It's like that heat wave. That was it. You weren't getting mail this week.
Word.
They got you know what's crazy, because I have the thing that'll email you what letters you're receiving, and I'm like, none of that shit came today. Everything was in the mail. I was like,
yo, bro, my birth certificate, I saw it in that. I was like, yo, I told my brother, check the mail. Nothing. 3 days later, it came. I was like,
Jesus Christ.
Like, you really doing something here, man. Motherfucker. All right, we bought it. Let's see what happens. Yo, a part of me wants to paint the Carlito because I still haven't painted it yet.
Yeah.
A part of me wants to paint the part, the shorts to make my custom guy with that same color blue. You think that will work?
Trying to think if it'll work on the figure though. That would be dope though.
Yeah.
That would be dope.
Because I also got clear coat, so I don't know if the clear coat will work also.
That's true.
Shit. So now what's up with Ron Killings? Does he interfere in Night of Champions, and now it prolongs CM Punk versus Cena?
I feel like there's gonna be a lot of involvement in that match. Like I think Cena Punk doesn't have a clear cut finish. Like you're gonna have Ron Killings interfere. They're gonna have Seth interfere. Like there's gonna be a lot of shenanigans in that one. Like,
Yeah.
Well, we know one person that won't be involved, and that's Travis Scott. Because apparently he's in a lot of trouble right now. I don't know what exactly he did, but apparently that's why like he's supposed to be one of the DLC characters. That's gone. That possibility apparently.
Well, let's look it up. What did Travis Scott do? What trouble is Travis Scott in? Let's see. Travis Scott was recently arrested in Miami on charges of trespassing and disorderly intoxication. After an incident at a arena, he was also arrested in Paris for allegedly assaulting a hotel security guard. These incidents add to a history of legal troubles for the rapper, including aftermath of the Astroworld Festival tragedy. So the Miami incident, Travis Scott was arrested in Miami Beach after refusing to leave a charter boat and allegedly yelling at people on the vessel. Police reports indicate he was intoxicated and disturbed the peace of others on the boat and nearby residences. He was charged with trespassing and disorderly intoxication. The charges were later dropped after the state realized they couldn't maintain the case, according to his attorney in Los Angeles Times. The Paris incident. Travis was arrested in Paris for allegedly assaulting a hotel security guard and causing damage to the hotel. The incident occurred during the altercation with his bodyguard, with hotel security intervening. The Paris prosecutor's office closed the case, stating the offense was not serious enough. What the fuck? I feel like this is just the WWE got him off of it. Travis Scott faced legal issues following Astroworld Festival tragedy in 2021, where a crowd surge resulted in multiple fatalities and injuries. He was sued for $1 million by an attendee, but a grand jury later decided not to indict him for the tragedy. He also faced charges of disorderly conduct at Lollapalooza in 2015. Yo, this motherfucker is just a disorderly conduct motherfucker.
What? Who? Where?
Travis Scott. He got arrested in Paris for assaulting a security guard and disorderly conduct. He got arrested in Miami for public intoxication and disorderly conduct. Like shit. No wonder he smacked Cody like that. He was drunk.
Probably.
Him and Ray.
For that Terramana.
Drunk everywhere.
That Terramana be hitting.
Word.
Terramana definitely be hitting. I just got myself an industrial fan.
Oh.
Yeah, I needed one. My little plastic fan that fell. I mean, it's working fine, but it doesn't really do anything. I need something that's gonna blow me away to a secret place. Did we? That's right.
Ray don't know the song because he don't drink men drinks like pina coladas.
No, he don't. He's just over there trying to look up the lyrics right now. That's what he's doing.
Nope.
Look at him looking at the lyrics.
Messaging about the show.
Oh, you're messaging.
Where's Hawks when you need him? Hawks don't like that you be messaging the show. My man thinks that you conducting business outside of business. He probably talking shit to Matt Cardona.
You're shuffling.
Let's ask Show. Show, who's Ray texting right now?
Baby mama number 3.
Damn.
Number 3. He was a bitch.
Yeah, he got his top 5. You know, his fave 5.
Yeah. See that's why she was a bitch, because she didn't want to be number 3, because 3 is an even odd number, and she don't care about him like that.
Word.
Mm-hmm.
Make me number 4.
That's coming 3. Don't you know?
Nah.
She wanted to be number 4.5 because she's different. Right, Ray?
You know what's funny? You said the number 4, and they pulled out 4s.
See? Joe?
I'm telling you, I'm not even kidding.
4, 4,
Baby
4.
number, look, that's how many 4.
Blessing in disguise, right? See, look.
It is. It does say blessing in disguise.
That's crazy.
Guessing by Ray's serious face, he's talking to somebody from July 19th, where we gonna be at Respect, and make sure you get your fucking tickets.
You go. And Show's gonna be there bright and early at 1:00 in the morning.
Wow, that was
right.
like really loud in these headphones. I wasn't ready for that.
Sorry,
The
Gigi.
horns in my eyes just went.
Sorry, Gigi.
And he did
That was
shit
you?
up.
Nah, that was Ray. I legit had to put the volume down. So it's safe to say that these headphones are really good. The sound quality is quite amazing. I can hear everyone clearly. I will say one thing though, which is the most funniest thing. Again, I haven't pulled out these headphones out of a box that had the amount of dust on top of it was disgusting. All right, it was terrible. Shame on me for leaving it, but I didn't care. It was Nick Cannon headphones. Nonetheless, I opened the box and I'm like, all right, cool, headphones, USB cord. And that's that old, fine, that's cool. But this is the thing that pisses me off. Ready? All right, then. I've never taken out of these headphones until today's date. Why in the hell is this ripped like this? Y'all see this, right? Like,
Yeah.
Damn.
look, right out the box, bro. Everything else is fine. Everything is cool. That right there, out the box, had me fucked up.
Who the fuck was chewing on your shit?
What?
I said your goldfish was chewing on your shit.
Go,
Your
bro.
beta.
Them fishes died.
He said, I don't got no fish.
Them niggas died a long time ago. And they said bloop bloop. And they were no longer bloop blooping. That's it. I said, I'm out. My boy.
You lose.
Word.
And after that, after the third one, I was like, I ain't doing this no more. We're not doing this. No.
Gotta be a scientist for that shit.
No. I just think that betta fishes or beta fishes, I think they all have like some type of disease. They're all done. They're all gone. One has a collapsing lung. The other one has
Yeah.
I don't know. The other one has AIDS. There's one that has cancer. One has pneumonia. That nigga's dying on the inside. Depressed.
And that motherfucker's like, what up, nigga?
Oh,
Y'all niggas
like, y'all niggas talking about me.
I see you, Ray. He's like, yo, Ray, what's good? Tell your baby mama I said, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm out of here, son.
You're like, yo, let me show you my crib. Hold on, go back, Ray. Go back, show.
MTV.
Let me show you my crib. Look at this leaf over here. Look. I be laying on that leaf. You know what I'm saying? I be laying on that leaf, and then that's it. That's all I got. But it's all good though, cause I got to look at my tail. Woo! My tail be flapping in this wind over here. You see that? It's 107 degrees for y'all, but for me, it was 120. This water was boiling.
He's showing off for y'all, bro. He don't move as much. Yeah. We on TV.
look at this rat, baby.
I gotta say fish star instead
We
of
looking good.
Yo, there's mad light over there by you. Show the sun still out.
Nah, I got a lot of light around the fish.
Oh, I was about to say, yo, it looked like it's daytime. It got me looking at my window like, where the fuck you at?
I'm by the tanks, looking at the kids.
So, all right, you think CM Punk is gonna, Cody is gonna turn heel in 3 years from now? Wow,
nah,
that's a hell of a
I
question.
think it's gonna be sooner than that.
Yeah,
A lot sooner.
you think CM Punk faces Cost at SummerSlam?
I feel like he meant Cody.
Oh,
Damien, let us know if you meant Cody. I mean, what was it that said it? Oh no, Leon.
yeah.
Leon, let us know if you meant Cody.
Brother Leon Love.
Shit.
Oh, to Tyson's comment though, apparently that is the rumor that we might get Aleister Black in the game now.
Instead of whom?
Travis Scott.
They're the same person.
No, because apparently they've added so much they added the ring animation, they added the ring announcer saying his name and everything. Like,
I mean, he was already in. They just had to take it from another game and put it in there.
But they added like new animations to it though, so to update everything. Bro, you know how easy it is for them now just to scan shit? Like,
yeah, but you know how easy it is for them to actually make a good game? I'm sorry. It must be.
Wow.
Dude, I think 19 was like the best they got. And that was it. Was it 19 or 20?
No, 20 was definitely not it. 20 was the game that couldn't. Bro, 20 you would play 2 seconds into a match, glitch out.
Yeah, they was like, we're gonna take off the year and redo it and all. Yeah, nah.
Yeah, they had to take off a whole year. 19
really did WrestleMania 2000. Yo, WCW versus NWO versus the World. WCW Revenge, WrestleMania 2000, and No Mercy. You can't beat those games. You can't beat them. Like SmackDown versus Raw or SmackDown Here Comes the Pain is a very close second after that. You give me those mechanics from those games with the graphics and the roster, I'll be happy. I'll play that game every fucking day.
You bugging. I don't want the mechanics. You upgrade the mechanics. You only used to be able to move up, down, left, right. I remember you used to walk up, down.
What game are you talking about?
I think that was arcade. WWE arcade.
Okay. All right, show.
My bad.
We're gonna practice a little thing called listening. I'm gonna repeat myself, and then you go listen.
I heard the games you said. I did that on purpose. I know you didn't say that one.
Don't give me the mechanics of the games you didn't mention. They suck. Like no
Word.
shit.
Fuck that.
I didn't like that. Yo, but rest of the WWE Royal Rumble was like that, and I liked it, dude. I'm a
back and forth.
I want simple shit. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm in a fucking ladder match and I go up there and I grab the belt and I pull the shit down 3 times and it comes down, I win. I've never seen nobody climb up a ladder and fucking unlock a padlock or do a puzzle or get locked in a fucking trap house and they gotta fucking fight Jason Voorhees to get the title. They just unpuck it and boom. Just give me that. Like how hard is that? Motherfuckers.
You just gave me an idea for a match. A ladder match. Just get in there and go up there quickly. Fuck that. Fuck this. We're not fighting.
Word. Yo, Ray, you need that sound effect in Respect. July 19th. The second match when what's his name? Shane Fair, when he announces it, he goes, and now the second match. He needs to make that sound too. You blink.
Oh my god.
The Uptown Boys versus Madagascar.
Oh shit.
There was a report that Cody said in the interview with Van Fleet that Cody is planning to turn heel in 3 to 5 years from now. Bro, WWE doesn't even think Cody's gonna be there from 3 to 5 years from now. 3 to 5 years from now.
Isn't that the reason why he left AEW? Because he wanted to be a baby face, but they kept making him a heel.
He left for some other shit that no one wants to talk about.
No.
He probably couldn't agree with Tony or some shit. He probably was like, yo, Tony, you're a worse owner than Vince. And I can't get along with you? Nah, I'm going to go back to Vince. At least I get to chill with Triple H. My favorite wrestler that every chance I got, I fucking made fun of him in AEW.
Mistakes for me.
Huh? Oops.
This is why you don't burn. This is why you don't burn bridges, because you never know where you're gonna go back.
I didn't think he was gonna be an actual cokehead. I heard stories, but I didn't. Once I saw the 3 pounds of coke that he did in a day, I was like, you know something?
Allegedly.
I wasn't making fun of Triple H. I was making fun of the Hulkster. You know, that wasn't working for me, brother. You know, I wear a suit, and I got mask. I could be Iron Man. I got a mask. I could do it. And look, I fight the tribal chief. He's the tribal zaddy. I'll fight him. Allegedly.
Allegedly, please.
Oh, listen, man, if he does that much coke, he won't know that we said this anymore.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I don't think his lawyers do coke.
Yo, if he can't take a joke, but he could take that much coke in his nose, there's a problem. No nose.
Touch me and I sue.
Sue me for what? Shit, you already took everything away from that.
Still the worst fucking Rocky movie, man. God.
Yo, it may be the worst Rocky movie, but compared to other bad movies, that's not a bad movie.
No. So it's one of those where it's like, on the basis of a movie, not a bad movie, but just as a Rocky movie, it's the worst one.
Yeah.
Because even Rocky Balboa was a better movie than Rocky 5.
Yeah, well, because Rocky Balboa was supposed to be Rocky 5.
Well, yeah. They
didn't want him. He was supposed to die at the end of it. They didn't want him to do that, so they had to change it. And it's like, he should have fought him in the ring.
Yeah, that's what I don't get. Why the fuck? Like, it made no sense doing that street fight. Like, Rocky still could have gone at that time.
Yeah.
Like, him and Tommy Gunn should have had an actual fucking fight.
Yeah.
But this is what it is.
I want to see Brandy Rhodes in the WWE ring. Real quick question, Damien. For what? If you're a fan of her, I get you. But for like, you want to see her wrestle? You want to see her do what? It's not for that. If they're gonna bring back Total Divas, I could see her in that.
Maybe her entrance with her husband that she used to have.
No, she was an announcer in WWE.
Yep.
Well, I guess AEW.
Yeah, she used to do the entrance with him.
That all access shit that she did in AEW, I saw like 1 or 2 episodes. She seems like she's natural on TV.
Well, remember, she was a ring announcer for a while, and then she was for WWE. She ended up doing, was it I think it was WWE.com segments that they had her used to like do interviews for. So she has presence, and she was again a wrestler for what, cup of coffee, but I don't know, Damien. Like, yeah, Damien's wants and things. Again, this is why Jey Uso was bad, but we want to see Brandy Rhodes in the.
Let me ask you this question, Damien. Yeah. If Brandy Rhodes was Jey Uso's valet, do you think Jey Uso would have had a better title run? He's quiet now. You probably didn't even see this part of the show.
I was gonna say my name is Show.
I know who you are. So
okay.
I'm talking to Damien.
I know. My bad.
Do you know? I would rather see Brandy wrestle than Nikki Bella. Bro, at this point, I would rather see Damien wrestle. And I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about Jake the Snake wrestle than Nikki Bella. Dude, it ain't got nothing to do with Nikki Bella. It's her time has passed. Like, we don't need every fucking person from the Maras to come wrestle. Like, they honored her with the Rumble, and the first Evolution. Like, all right, let's get past this shit. This is a situation where it's like, if we keep getting Goldberg every time they got a pay-per-view, like, all right, let's get past this shit.
Oh, I came back during the bad time. You said the word Goldberg. You know what? Bye.
Because Ray kept saying that we need him to fight Hunter.
Gigi, please.
Yo, this whole time Ray was just giving me lists and reason why he needs to fight Gunther.
There's the thing, though. I don't believe you, and I'm gonna tell you why. He's too busy on his phone to even be saying those things.
What do you think he was texting on the phone? Sammy Chaos was giving him reasons why Goldberg should be there.
So that's not fair, though. Nikki Bella. Yeah, I bring back Trish Stratus 1,000 times and nobody complains.
First off, Trish Stratus
can wrestle.
Yeah,
and she's a bad mamma jamma show.
I was just trying to make an argument. My bad.
Let me tell you something right now.
You want a fight show? That was my first love.
Let me tell you something. I was never a fan of the Bella twins like that. I wasn't. Still am not really. Like, I am fans because of the nostalgia, right? However, when it came to their wrestling skills, it was a no for me because they weren't part of that era. They had to get there. And I can't tell you how many times it irritated me when we had Remote and the stupid song that came with that. That was the worst WWE song I have ever heard in my whole entire life.
Remote.
I used to love Bremo.
You know what the crazy shit is? Bremo was a drunk.
Bree mode is when Bree is drunk. Okay? Yeah. That's Bree mode. I like that Bree mode. I don't like Bree mode. Da, 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 da. Like, no, I don't like that. No, thank you. And let's not forget, man, the amount of botches that came with both of the Bella twins. It was tough to watch for a really long time. Yeah. Very tough. Like, that's why when AJ Lee became champion, I was like, oh my God, yes. Yes. Paige became champion. Yes. During that time. Yes. Nikki Bella. No. I'm sorry. And I have a friend who loves the Bella twins. He loves the Bella. I did not love the Bella twins like that. But I appreciated them more when Eva Marie decided to make her presence to the WWE. And I was just like, damn, if I had to choose either or, I would choose the Bellas over her.
Yeah.
I'll choose Dink the Clown over her.
I mean, my man Dink was a player. I heard Ray and Dink got into a fight a couple times.
I would take. I'm not gonna say any other names because I don't want no names to come back to the WWE.
I want to make an argument for the Bella twins because the Bella twins right now would be terrible, but they were like innovators back then when there were no wrestlers. I don't know if that makes sense. It was only divas, and they didn't have much wrestling. Yeah.
They were the divas.
But I know. I'm just saying they wouldn't fit right now because we have actual wrestlers. But back then they were good for the time. I'm guessing. I'm saying they can't fare up to the wrestlers now. These wrestlers are chew them up. They know how to wrestle, all of them.
So we had some women wrestlers that knew how to wrestle during their era too.
Show the era with the Bella twins when it actually has women wrestling and women's championships, not just women in wrestling, the actual women's wrestling division. The era with the Bella twins is the only era where there wasn't that much women's wrestling. Every other era had like phenomenal wrestlers in there. Before them, after them, but during them, Remo couldn't jump over the second rope.
We was back to selling sex.
Yeah.
Puppies.
Well, not
already
sex. It was reality TV.
Era of we were selling more of the reality TV portion of it. It wasn't so much of the sex portion.
It was like Hollywood, the Hollywood Housewives, but WWE version.
The Kardashians.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It was reality TV. And they did have women wrestlers. They were in the ring with women like AJ Lee, with Paige, with Natalia, with Tamina.
But that was so
Naomi. You know, with Caitlyn, maybe like earlier in the time as well. Caitlyn. They were in the ring with Trish Stratus even. They were in the ring. They have women's talent and wrestlers, but they were there mainly to sell the image of reality TV.
They did their job good.
Doesn't mean that they wrestled good.
No, definitely not. I just mean they did what they needed to do for Vince. This is what I need from y'all.
I wouldn't say it like that. They did it for themselves, not for Vince. Because it helped them with other careers that they have now because of them. Not because of Vince, because of what they put into their actual work of reality TV. What?
Huh?
Oh, no. I'm reading something that is what is AEW on today?
So they did I believe an extra episode of ROH. But then MJF just showed up on MLW. Yep. He attacked
Is MLW on pay-per-view right now or it's just regular cable?
It's on YouTube.
Damn.
It's still on?
That I don't know.
Oh.
Let me check. I think
we're just gonna go to YouTube anyway.
I think it's
doing a terrible job at advertisement, man.
Oh, I was watching Rhea Ripley and Chris Van Vliet earlier. Oh.
He interviewed her?
The W. Yes.
I gotta check that out on YouTube. Well, on Instagram. I haven't seen no clips.
It says live event, Summer of Beast.
Yep.
That's
it.
it.
The main event's on right now. Yeah. Kenta and Matt Riddle's on right now.
Matt Riddle is on right now.
Yep.
And Penta, you said?
Kenta.
Oh.
So good. He's so good to watch live.
Is he still the champ?
Who?
Matt Riddle?
For MLW, yeah.
He's holding his own. He's doing all right.
The check is cutting all right. That's what we're saying.
I've seen people disappear. He's doing the Drew McIntyre.
Here's the thing. I know Kenta, was in WWE before, but he needs to go there with his name Kenta. Not with that. Didn't they have another name for him?
Hideo Itami.
Right? Yeah. No.
We don't own Kenta, so we can't have that.
You know what? I don't even want him back in WWE because they didn't know what to do with him.
Nope, unfortunately.
And it didn't help. He was getting hurt a lot. Like towards the end of it, he almost got hurt every time they gave him a run.
Did he?
Yeah, he hurt his knee like the last time. He hurt himself twice. I know that.
It's funny because I can't even remember that just because of like how little they pushed him. No, how little they even pushed him.
I remember because my brother's a huge fan.
Yeah.
And when they were gonna do something, he got hurt again. I remember my brother get pissed off with that shit.
Yeah.
To the moon, Gigi, to the moon. Pew.
Hate to say this, but the Death Riders need Regal back. Who the Death Riders?
They don't need Regal back.
Oh, I thought their names was the fucking skinheads.
No.
That's
what you keep calling them.
Oh.
Don't do that. That's like.
Tell me they don't look like it. Even Lay's like, they fight the power. But anyway, why they need Regal back?
They don't.
They can't talk.
They just need Moxley to not be champion anymore. They need to get rid of the storyline. They don't need Regal back.
Speaking of back, you think Rikishi is fucking up Jay's run with him talking all that shit on his show? You know, he's saying the same shit I'm saying. But you think it actually means anything?
I don't think he's helping their case, unfortunately.
Yeah. Is it hurting them? Potentially. It can.
It's definitely not helping.
But it's not helping for sure.
He doesn't have a name to help.
But I mean, at the same time, he's not wrong in this case. Not in the sense of, why does my family deserve this? Why do my boys deserve this? Like taking it too personal there. But in this particular sense, he's not wrong.
Yeah.
Jey Uso wasn't champion for fucking 2 months. You gave us 51 days.
The only problem is that he's also complained no matter what they do with the Usos.
Right. That's another thing that I'm just like, sometimes he needs to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, so it's like whatever validity he has is kind of gone at this point. Again, no disrespect to Rikishi, but it's also like, I get why to stick up for your kids, but you're also part of the business and you get how this is going to work and you get how all your family can't go over. Because the way Rikishi talks about this at times is just like, the Samoan dynasty are the only ones that can go over in Rikishi's eyes.
Right.
It's like, brother, there's a lot of people that like they have to use. Like it can't just be every week. Just no.
I feel as though it's not just that, right? It's just when it comes to the Usos, right? Because it really wasn't about Roman. Because Roman held it pretty long, right? But in this sense, like, how come you ain't gonna give it to? You hear the Matt Riddle beat Kenta, by the way. How can I say it? Like you said, it's one thing is sticking up for your kids and everything like that when you're in the business and stuff like that, but know when to just stop, because it can't always be that way. Like, you're right. The way Ray said it, the way Rikishi wants, everyone in his bloodline will go over before anybody else. doesn't work that way. But at the same time, I don't disagree with the fact that, damn, the fact that we got Jey Uso only as a champion for 51 days. That's he couldn't even do the kick up. Ha! Matt Riddle, sorry, ADD. He tried to do a kick up and he just did not work out. Did not work out at all. Terrible. He just landed right back on his ass.
So I need some research.
Anyway, yeah, I just wish we had a better title reign with Jey Uso. And then for us as fans to get this fuck story of Gunther versus Goldberg at Saturday Night Main Event for the title. We didn't need Goldberg to do that for the title. Goldberg doesn't need a title. That's insulting. That is insulting to us fans. And that's where I agree with Rikishi on it. It is insulting to fans for you guys to go ahead and switch the title to Gunther only for Goldberg to come back. That is the only thing I can agree with. Because it's like, what the fuck? Really? This is like Kofi Mania all over again. But the only difference is that this time we actually got a match. And the match was actually better than the fucking one at Mania.
Yeah.
This match was the match that we were supposed to have at WrestleMania. But not with the same outcome. Obviously, Jay had to go over. But the way Gunther just tapped out so quickly was just like, really?
Yeah.
That's it? No fight? Just, okay, yeah. Let's get it over. Come on. We're done. Get out of here. You know, like, I don't know. I digress.
So I need 3 title reigns. I need to know about Kofi. I need Rey Mysterio. And I need what's his name from the Hurt Business?
Bobby Lashley?
Yeah, because I felt like Bobby Lashley was a black champion for like 2 days.
All right, so Kofi Kingston was champion for a couple months. He wrestled Bryan Danielson over and over, and that kind of got stale. It got boring after a while. He didn't do nothing, and then he lost in 7 seconds to Brock Lesnar on the debut of SmackDown on Fox. Rey Mysterio won the title because of Eddie Guerrero's passing. He wrestled Randy Orton after a while, and he lost. I forgot who he lost the title to.
But King Booker. It was the Chavo.
Okay. Yeah, so King Booker. That's when he had that thing with the last man standing or the I Quit match with Chavo, right?
Yeah, that was
afterwards. Yeah,
that. Chavo took him out, and then he returned.
Then he came back and took out Chavo.
Yeah.
His title run didn't mean much. He won the world title again, and then lost it to Kane and Money in the Bank right after Kane won the Money in the Bank. Then he won the WWE title, lost it the same night to John Cena because John Cena returned. So the stories building up to the championships, like I said earlier, were the story for us. Okay. It's like the movie. Kofi Kingston, Rey Mysterio, and who else did I mention, Ray? Jey Uso.
Shit, there was someone else.
Bobby.
No. It was somebody else that I mentioned. No, Zack Ryder?
No. Oh fuck, who was it that you said?
Dolph Ziggler. And well, that was the runs. But anyway, those matches, like those stories of them winning the Rumble or getting the title shot and winning at WrestleMania are documentary movies. So their start at their career when they start, then they build themselves up. They go through this whole thing. They're like, yo, we're never going to get a title. Something happens. Magically, it's their turn. They do all this stuff. They beat all the odds. They win the title WrestleMania. The credits roll up. Everybody's going home happy. That's for us. After that, they go, okay, cool. We don't need to do this shit no more. We'll figure out a way to get off him, and we'll give it to the guy we want. So Jey Uso was, oh shit, he got a backing. People wanted him to do this shit before Cody. All right, fuck it. Let's give him the story. Royal Rumble winner. He beats John Cena. He goes out there. Now he's the underdog. He gotta, he's afraid. He's got to do all this other stuff. It's the quintessential movie show, the underdog versus. It's Rocky. They gave us Rocky
2 when he beat
They gave us Rocky 4 where he fought Ivan Drago.
Okay.
They gave us Rocky 4. He wins the title WrestleMania. Boom. Credits roll up. Everybody's happy. Shut the fuck up. And then now we're back to Cody and Cena.
They gave you Rocky 5 next.
that's what pretty much what happens with these stories with these people. Because when you think about it, Joe, the people who win the crowd organically, like Jay, he won the crowd before he was supposed to with the Bloodline. Everybody loves him. They split him up. The crowd stayed with him. So they were like, oh shit, this guy, we're gonna have to let him sit in the back while we have these stories going on. Rey Mysterio was basically one of those guys. Who can we do? Like, how can we get these people's spirits back up? Because Eddie Guerrero's gone. Eddie Guerrero was a huge influence in a lot of these people's lives throughout all the years. Who's the next guy? Rey. So we're gonna give Eddie Guerrero's story to Rey, so that way these people could feel good about themselves again, and they don't have to worry about the loss of Eddie Guerrero. So Rey got that. Kofi Kingston. Kofi was one of those. Everybody's backing up Kofi. No one believed that Kofi could ever do it. We put him in a situation, and he's getting everything that, like the fans want. It's like, oh shit, here goes another feel good moment. This is the best feel good moment we could give you, WrestleMania. After that, credits roll up, boom. But when we go to John Cena wins the United States Championship at WrestleMania. I believe it was WrestleMania 20. He beat the Big Show for the United States title. Fans loved it. Everybody, does whatever he does. He wins the Royal Rumble the next year. WrestleMania 21, he beats JBL. He becomes champion. That's not the story. The story is what happens afterward. He becomes the champion. For a little while, he's that Thugonomics guy. He does a movie with the Marines. He turns into a Marine. Then he turns into the John Cena wearing the cargo shorts and the merchandise. He becomes the quintessential WWE merch seller. He becomes Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold Steve Austin. That's who WWE picked. The story isn't the chase. It isn't from Rumble to Mania. It's him carrying the business. Stone Cold The Rock. This is our guy. Yeah, Stone Cold The Rock. This is our guy that we organically put where they went. They caught on. Boom, let's do it. Hogan, same way. Macho Man, same way. CM Punk won the crowd over. He doesn't win the Rumble. He doesn't win anything. He wins the title at some regular bubble fuck shit. Oh, these people are really backing him up. We do a little storyline. Here goes your good movie with John Cena. He beats John Cena. He leaves with the title. There goes your movie. Roll the credits. Get him the fuck out of here. So, Matt Cardona, a.k.a. Zack Ryder. Everybody loves him in his YouTube special because he's not on TV. He becomes the internet champion, self-proclaimed internet champion. They're like, yo, the fans love him. Let's do something. WrestleMania, he wins the Intercontinental title in a ladder match. Literally the next day, they give the title back to The Miz. There goes your movie. Roll the credits. Get the fuck out of here. No one that the WWE, that they did not handpick and survived the trial after they handpicked them. Because there's plenty of them that they handpicked that didn't work. Like Baron Corbin didn't work. Drew McIntyre didn't work the first time. There's a fucking bunch of heels that didn't work. Roman Reigns didn't work the first time, but after a while, they forced him to work, and then he worked with the Bloodline. But anyone that worked on their own, and they said, yo, we could do something with them, it was always short-term money to be made. Short-term money to be made.
Say that, bro. If we pick them, we good. If y'all pick them, nah.
And because Bryan Danielson, there you go, Ray. That was the other one.
Oh, okay.
Bryan Danielson, the fans he won the fans over with the Yes Movement and all that other stuff. Money to be made. He won the title of WrestleMania. Storybook winning. He beat Batista and Randy Orton for the title. But then no, he beat Batista and Triple H for the title, and Randy Orton in the beginning of that. He won 2 matches to win the title. Storybook ending after WrestleMania, boom, and then after that he's fighting the Big Show. Like no thing to the Big Show, but those matches won are unbelievable because the Big Show could squash Bryan Danielson, but he's only wrestling the Big Show and Mark Henry. Like that's not who Bryan Danielson wrestles. Like that's not his wrestling style. That's not conducive to how you would make him a champion. But then
that's a terrible match.
But then when they were like, "Yo, we could use him for a moment because he's a bad guy and we don't have nobody," they made him the fucking environmental champion. They changed the belt up. They gave him his shit. He wrestled AJ Styles. He wrestled whoever the fuck else. Short-term money. The Miz was somebody they could depend on, but also they saw the heat with him. So they said, "Oh, who can survive these transitions? The Miz." Give him the fucking Money in the Bank twice. He won. He became champion. People hated him. He got the views for people hating him. They gave it away. The short-term money to be made. You feel me? But anyone that they handpick, they're gonna drag that shit out as fucking much as they can because they think that that there's long-term money there.
Even if it doesn't work.
Even if it doesn't work. Even if it stops working. You know, because the thing is, with the merchandise alone, they're making money. Like, the real fans are fans like us that watch every week, and we're like, yo, we're tired of this shit. The money people are the kids. The kids don't understand. They're not sitting there going, oh, Jay's there every week and he's losing. They just want to see Jay. You go to a live event, you don't give a shit who wins or loses. You want to see your guy.
Yep.
And the kids are there to see Jay. They got the Yeet shirt, the glasses, the fucking hand things. They bought the WWE logo bullshit. It's all merchandise. The kids are the merchandise. Cody Rhodes is that guy that makes that the kids follow, but also he's the one that we can say that represents our company because he's in a suit. He looks good. He talks well, and he has that legacy behind him.
Terrible guy to make a heel.
Word. Crazy Joe. Miz is a legend in this business. I believe so. I give Miz all the respect for what he done. But you understand what I'm saying, Sho?
Yeah, it's
like
crazy.
For like business purposes, that's what it boils down to. It's like in a regular job, you got that one person. Everyone knows this person should be the supervisor. They follow him. He knows the job. This, that, blah, blah, blah. When there's an opportunity, we need stand-in. We need somebody to stand in because somebody left and we haven't filled the position. They give it to that person. Oh, sorry, Billy, but we hired someone for the position. You didn't qualify for it. And then that motherfucker don't know shit. There goes your main push, your long-term money. The motherfucker don't know shit. Your short-term money was the guy who knew everything and set the standards and set the policies for that guy that don't know shit to just take over and just plug and play now.
That's crazy. When is WWE gonna be about what we want? We
Never.
don't want to pay the money.
Never. WWE is a publicly traded company. Their main goal is to make profit.
They're gonna do that with us. We the one buying.
I hear you, but I take LA Knight should be the one to dethrone Gunther and have Seth cash in. So all the way, hot take is that you want LA Knight to be the champion for a couple minutes?
I did say that in the chat. Why is Aleister Black getting a push when LA Knight has been pushed back for years?
Hold up.
Who's pushing Aleister Black?
Pause.
Yeah, Gigi.
I'm sorry. No. LA Knight, has had chances after chances after chances. He's held the title. He's taken the title from Shinsuke. Shinsuke took it back from him, and he took it back from Shinsuke. And now Jacob Fatu is the champion. LA Knight has had champions. Like, he had his opportunity. And there's nothing wrong. I want to see the man have more opportunities, but I just don't want to always see him. And it's not to say that I don't always want to see him. I just don't want it always to be like LA Knight now gets the title. Now LA Knight gets the title. And he gets the title again. And he gets the title. Give it to Aleister Black.
Seth Rollins Jr.
Give it to Aleister Black. Give it, do something different. And not to say that LA Knight is not up for it. Not to say that he's not built for it, because he is. Absolutely. Is he a transitional champion? It's proven that he can be. Just to hold it and then to move it to the next and then get it back. You know what I'm saying? We've seen it. But I mean, sorry.
I get what
I want to see the people that we had gotten back recently get a shot, an opportunity, because if not, then what was the point of bringing Aleister Black or even Rusev back?
You don't gotta pay a penalty for that. You left, nigga.
Well, listen, man, they all leave.
They all came back.
You pay a penalty.
What Gigi's trying to say is that every time there's an opportunity for someone to step up and a new person to get a title shot, LA Knight's always been the front runner, but they never do nothing with him. And like I say it, there's gonna be a time where it's like, how many times this guy gonna be fucking bridesmaid, never the bride, before we go, yo, get rid of this fucking. I don't even want to see him here, because by the time he gets his title run, we're gonna be so sick of him already. It's like Charlotte Flair. Every time we see Charlotte Flair, she's in a title picture. She leaves, she gets hurt, she's in a title picture, come back. People starting to see the pattern. It's like, why is she back here if all she's doing is getting a title shot? Someone else deserves it. When LA Knight keeps coming in these Money in the Banks and the Elimination Chambers and all these matches, and he's like, yo, it's time for him to win. It's time for him to win. He don't win. And when he finally wins, like, this could have been someone else who did it. You had 15 years to give this motherfucker a title. Yes, we're not saying he doesn't deserve a title run, but the way that they're making this shit go, bro, right now, my man, it's not looking good for him when they give it to him. And Aleister Black has just got there. He hasn't really done nothing, and he has all the potential in the world to do something major with a Money in the Bank, a United States Championship, a World Championship, or a storyline in general. Yeah, that's what we're saying, Crazy. Triple H doesn't know how to write story. He only knows to bring back oldies and get pops. I've been saying that since WrestleMania 39, that he needs to chill with all these celebrities and these nostalgia acts, because when that runs dry and you're gonna have to start telling the stories, those stories become a little bland. So, because they want to show any AEW star that are leaving, then he can be a superstar in WWE. You know, to be honest with you, I think they're wasting a lot of the AEW talent they got. Like Ricky Saints, I don't know what he's doing in NXT, but I feel like that him and Ego Ethan Page, I feel like they could have been a lot stronger characters in NXT. Like Obafemi's a lot stronger than they are, and these guys are well more polished than him. Not saying Obafemi's not a good fucking wrestler, because the matches he has are pretty good in NXT. It's just like Ricky Saints right now should be talking about the main roster. We should be talking about him on fucking Raw or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know what the fuck he's doing in NXT.
But what would he be doing in Monday Night Raw?
With talking shit to somebody.
With all that, everything that's going on right now, Monday Night Raw, and everything that's going on SmackDown right now, where can you plug Ricky Starks right now?
Against Damien. Like Damien. See, Damien, you keep fucking around. I'm going to put you in a match with Ricky Starks against Dom or Nick Mysterio. I think just them him talking to Liv and like the Judgment Day. I think that right there, that dynamic is dope. Just because he's one of those motherfuckers don't give a shit, and he'll say whatever he need to say. I think that's crazy. Just like right now, just off of the top of my head, you throwing that in there without thinking. Yeah, I would do that. You have Chad Gable,
Ethan Page.
Ethan Page.
So for
because
me,
Dominic is holding
that
Intercontinental title
hostage to come in my opinion, it wouldn't be with the Judgment Day. It would be with Paul Heyman, Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker. Yep, it's gonna be with them, and I'm gonna tell you why. And I'm gonna tell you why.
Than that. Yeah.
There's always two big dudes in these factions, right? Essentially what we're getting is Evolution 2.0, realistically. Right?
Yeah.
I believe that the character that is Ricky Saints or even Ethan Page would fit into that faction as pretty much the Paul Heyman guys. Because you have two big guys, that's Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. You have Seth Rollins, right?
Yeah.
Paul Heyman is essentially your Ric Flair. But in these things, you're just going to need maybe one more guy that's going to even it out in the sense where more or less a smaller frame of Seth Rollins or similar.
You need a Randy Orton for this Evolution. I get it.
Pretty much.
Yeah. And I like a faction that's able to hold every title in the company. So a 4-man, you got the Intercontinental, the World, and the tag teams. I like that as opposed to a 3 people. I could see Ricky Saints better there, but just because I don't like seeing Seth Rollins like that, I feel like Ricky Saints is better than sitting there for 40 minutes listening to Seth talk.
Right, but it's not. I don't see it as that. I see it as Ricky Saints working with Paul Heyman, and I think that's what we're missing here, because Seth is the mouthpiece of the group. You know, he is a mentor. He's done a lot for the business. Give it credit whether you like it or not. He has been putting in the work. And what he does backstage as well, what we don't see and what we don't hear, you know, he helps this talent. Is it his fault that he consistently gets booked and everything like that? Because technically he is a Triple H guy.
No, it's not.
No. But at least can we all just slightly appreciate the fact that he's not coming out at the absolute most ridiculous outfits on top of that?
Yeah, Paul Heyman got him to dress like a man. I'll give you that. Yes.
Can we appreciate that?
You can appreciate that. Yeah. And Crazy Joe just subscribed. Appreciate you for subscribing to us on YouTube, Crazy Joe. Yeah, I get it. But all right, so
it's still gonna be annoying. It's still gonna be someone. Oh, this fucking guy. Here's the thing: Seth Rollins is gonna go away for a really long time. One of these times, right? Not anytime soon, but he is.
Yeah.
And just like when, and I hate to say it like this, like when he got injured, and it was like, fuck, he got injured, and he came back. That pop. I want him to go away, not because of an injury. God no, I don't want that on anybody. That sucks.
Yeah.
Get some time away, like what Roman's doing, and then come back for a nice pop. Seth Rollins could afford to do that right now.
Yeah,
he can, but the way they're writing him, they don't want it. But this particular faction, if you're gonna put Ricky Saints or Ethan Page, it would be one of the two. You know, that's where I see them if you're gonna call them up to the main roster. But they're doing some work in NXT, and I really like the work that they're doing because not only is it NXT, but it's also TNA. And I think that's where we're also kind of like forgetting that we're also getting this Ethan Page in TNA as well. So I see it for like the bigger picture, not just like what we see in front of us right now. I see it as, well, if we are going to do this, we should do it like around this. But we shouldn't eliminate the fact that what they are doing is like, yeah, we want to see them doing better. Yeah, but you're forgetting they're also working at TNA as well. So they're getting a bit of best of both worlds, in my opinion. I think seeing it that bigger view of I'm getting information here, information there, talent here, talent there, like, you know, just they're growing their own minds and and being in WWE and NXT, I'm sure it opened their eyes up to how this well-oiled mechanic machine of a company that is WWE actually starts fucking working. Because that's just really just a taste of it. Imagine them going to the main roster and then they get overwhelmed.
Well, I can't see. All right. It can happen. I don't see it happening to Ricky Saints or Ego, but like Ego, I don't see in Seth Rollins' faction just because his character doesn't seem like the type to follow someone, but also like to be in those situations where he could get fucked up potentially. Like he's more of an opportunist. Where Ricky Saints, you could see drinking the juice, drinking the Kool-Aid, the same way that Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed are. I can see Ricky Saints drinking the Kool-Aid of Seth Rollins and thinking that there's something bigger there, and then he sacrifices himself or whatever, and then eventually later on down the road, he's like, you know, something, you just using me and you ain't shit, and then he breaks apart that
Right.
way. I could
And it
definitely see
makes
that.
sense because it would make sense if it would be Ricky. And I'm going to tell you why on top of this. Because Ethan Page is all ego.
Yeah.
He wouldn't fit well it would fit well on paper. It wouldn't fit well as a character because again, Ethan Page is all ego. Ethan Page can't have too many egos. You know?
Yeah.
Bronson Reed is the enforcer. Braun Breaker is the pitbull. It's the animal. No pun intended to listen, no pun intended to Ray Phoenix. Animal. Now you just need the youngin. The real young. I mean, Braun Breaker is essentially the youngin, but you know, like you said, the one that would drink the Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
He's been in this business longer than me. I'm also in this for Paul Heyman. You expect me not to take an opportunity to follow this man? To follow this man?
Shit. And I can see Ricky Saints being on some. He ain't waiting in no line for shit. He's been there too long. He needs to skip the line.
And then if you really think about it, how much of a better storyline it will be when we add Cody Rhodes to it. And they say that.
Because they're friends.
And I know you're like, oh, fuck Cody Rhodes, right? But the friendship that Cody Rhodes and Ricky Saints have and how they're going to play that friendship up. Like, what are you doing? Stop
technically, and I've been saying this for at least 2 years now, Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins has more of a story than Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns because of the way Cody debuted and all other shit. You know what I'm saying? So them feuding still now, they still have unfinished business.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, that with the Ricky Saints dynamic there, yeah. And you know Paul Heyman's gonna exploit that. Because he's a son of a. Crazy has a hot take. He thinks Bret Hart is better than Shawn Michaels, but Michaels only gets the pick because he was there longer. Little fun fact, Crazy. Bret Hart's actually he has a longer tenure with the WWE than Shawn Michaels. Bret Hart's been running since the 80s when he got hired through Canadian Stampede Wrestling. Shawn Michaels on his first day got fired with Marty Jannetty and the Rockers. And then
I'm underneath the impression that when he says in the company longer, it's after Bret left and went to WCW where Shawn stayed. I guess that's what he means by that. But you're absolutely right. So Bret Hart was indeed there way before Shawn Michaels was.
Yeah.
But I'm underneath the impression that he meant like after Bret left on top of that because Bret wasn't part of WWE and blah, 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 blah. Shit happened. But we're not here for that. We're here for the Saudi show. Let's run through this bullshit ass card of the Saudi show. Ray left us. Not a peep, not a word. Watch, he says his internet went down. I already told you guys that the power went out over here, okay? That doesn't mean
he's gonna use that
excuse. Copycat.
Yeah, word. You know, show's probably gonna pop back in. But yo, Chris, real quick, the two of them are interchangeable. It just depends on what you think is more valuable, the wrestling ability or the charisma, because that's the difference between the two of them. Bret Hart is a slightly better technical wrestler than Shawn Michaels, but Shawn Michaels is more charisma than Bret Hart, and that's what makes people pick one or the other. So it's in all honesty, that's basically your opinion on what you value more in the wrestling. But when Gigi comes back, we'll do the picks for Night of Champions, which apparently CM Punk's in Saudi, so they're still gonna do that shit in Saudi. So let's hope they get back safe. They're not kidnapped or blown up, because that's the best we got to offer. Them not getting blown up or kidnapped, because they were already pretty much kidnapped the first time they went there, and the bombs are blazing. So let's hope they don't get blown up.
God no.
But yeah. And let me know when you're ready.
Oh, if you have the card.
Yeah, I got it.
Go ahead.
Ray said he was falling asleep. He didn't want to do it on air. That's why he left. Fuck it. We all know that he went.
We were boring him.
Word. We all know that he only cares about Goldberg anyway. All right. So we're gonna start with the two new matches that they added this week to Night of Champions. Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross. And I thought that was gonna happen on Raw, but apparently it's happening at Night of Champions.
Sammy's going there.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna give this win to Karrion Kross.
I feel the same way. Because why would you make this rivalry so long and they're finally having a match and not have them
win? Yeah. I think this is when we start pushing Kross.
Word. Yo, show. I'm pretty sure he's muted, but he forgot he's muted.
I was.
There you go. Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross. Who you got?
Karrion Kross.
All right, all three of us are going for Karrion Kross.
Nice.
Oh, so now it's a street fight with Rhea Ripley versus Raquel Rodriguez.
Stealing my shit. I'm gonna take Rhea.
Wait, what? Rhea versus who?
Raquel Rodriguez in a street fight.
Ooh.
That's what I said, Gigi. You ain't here.
No, I did it. I'm sorry.
I think Raquel. I'm gonna ride with my girl Raquel.
They finally gonna give it to her?
I mean,
I think so. And it's gonna be with the help of Roxanne.
Yeah.
But wait. I want us to think about this really quickly. This past Monday, Raquel got help from Roxanne.
And she hugged her. Yeah.
Now, what is right? Liv Morgan doesn't go. Is Liv part of Night of Champions?
No, she's injured.
Oh, but that's right.
Yeah.
She fucked up her arm.
Yeah, she separated her shoulders.
Yeah.
That was real.
I forgot about that for a split second. Oh. Nah. Raquel wins this. Raquel wins this with the help of Roxanne.
I'm thinking the same thing.
It's okay if Rhea doesn't take this win.
Yeah, I don't think so.
It's okay. It's okay that Mommy didn't take this win.
So I got Ray's picks. So he picks Karrion Kross and Rhea Ripley to win. I don't think he's thinking ahead. I don't think he's thinking like we're thinking.
Like me.
Word. It's not for nothing. I think Raquel by herself should, get this win just because if Liv's out, Raquel got to step up somehow. You can't just be if she's gonna be Diesel and Shawn Michaels, she got to step up like how Diesel did. And Diesel became a main event player also. You know what I'm saying? So she's been NXT champion. She was already like a main event person when she first came to the main roster. Let's bring her back up to the status she was when she first joined. You know?
No, absolutely.
What was that show?
I
heard that, right?
That.
Oh, all I heard was that.
My bad.
No, it's all good. Sometimes my hearing ain't so 2020, you know. All right. Then the next match is the United States Championship match, which is funny, is being defended overseas. Jacob Fatu versus Solo Sikoa. Ain't that something?
Good match.
I don't think that we should be defending this title overseas. It could be very dangerous grounds right about now. We should not. This
is the champion of the country that just bombed your ass. Yeah.
Nah, man. We shit. They shouldn't say intercontinental. They shouldn't say U.S. champion out loud.
Word. Unless they go the us champion, the champion of us.
Saudi Arabia champion.
Oh man.
Yo, what happens when they sing the national anthem?
The
Rockets.
No, they're not gonna do that. They're not gonna do that.
Bursting.
No,
wow.
they're not gonna do that. They're not gonna do that.
They shouldn't.
No.
Turn on my mic. Oh, say.
Can you see? No, he cannot. No, and that's
that we in a foreign country.
We're gonna get killed.
Word. Damn.
Y'all better put you're getting A-Rod money over there and just shut the fuck up and keep it moving.
That's what I'm saying. Yo, this might be the last time is now for Cena.
Cena's like, oh, we just picked one fuck of a time to go over there, huh?
Like, if they're gonna kill me, they're gonna kill you too, punk. You want this title? Come on, fuck SummerSlam. We gonna die together.
That's fucked up. Roman ain't had to travel to fucking Dubai. Why I gotta travel?
Because people are talking about how Roman should be going over there. And I'm like, nah, chill.
He ain't going nowhere. He doesn't travel.
Do not spare my tribal chief like that. Like, nah.
I ain't seen just beep like a bitch.
Word, what the hell was that? Somebody on the heart monitor? Yeah. You
recording this, Gigi? I'm so sorry. I realized that my mic is pretty loud and it can pick up things. And yes, that was me turning off my AC.
Oh, that was you.
Yes.
That's so loud. He thought it was his shit.
Yo, why my shit beeping like that?
That shit was hilarious. My man thought it was his AC.
Yeah, I'm like,
that was me turning off mine. I got a little cold. My bad.
Yo.
Yeah. Yo, Leon, that's gonna be the fucking Dark Side of the Ring episode of this fucking Night of Champions. Shit.
Terrible. Jacob Fatu?
How we made it out.
Right?
Yeah. So Ray thinks Jacob also.
Yeah.
Can we give Solo a chance?
You know what's funny?
The fucking support player.
I was gonna say I think it's time. I think Solo's gonna get a NuKKle and screw over Fatu.
Word.
Really?
Yeah.
He's been losing for a while.
You can keep losing.
Ever since he beat John Cena, he hasn't won a match.
Bro, he's the fake tribal chief. He got to be at least a 90 in ratings. Damn, give him a win.
Help a brother out. He's also Rikishi's son. How come Rikishi doesn't care about him?
What?
No, pass.
Yo, my kid.
Rikishi only gives a shit about the champion. He doesn't care about Jimmy or Solo. None of them. He's like, why
None
you
of
keep
them
fucking with
niggas.
Jay? I already gave
Why
you 2
doesn't
other
my
ones.
boy? You
He
got
fucked
boys.
them other boys. My
There's
Jay.
an S at the end on that sentence.
Fuck them. Put the championship back on Jay.
53 days. He fucked them other kids.
I don't know them. They don't even look like me.
Oh shit. That is a great point.
But it's also within the family. This is Jacob Fatu.
Yeah.
So he's not too mad because it's still within the family. But
He goes.
you think fuck this kid.
Oh man, Rikishi gonna do a rap, but he was like, it goes Rikishi, Jade, The Rock, then Biggie, Yokozuna, Jacob Fatu, then goes Jimmy.
I did it for the Rock.
Word. But all right, so me and Sho are saying
God,
Solo.
sorry. I just realized that Solo's hair is blonde, is like his daddy's.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It just like ding, ding, ding. I'm like, oh, man. Damn. Damn. Anyway.
So all right, so me and Sho are saying Solo. You and Ray are saying Jacob.
Yeah, I'm saying Jacob.
Yo, to defend Jacob, he is getting better, Ray. He's performing. He's not a wrestler. He's funny as fuck, though. I don't know if y'all been seeing him.
Jacob?
No, it's not Jacob. My bad. Solo.
Oh.
Even when he's losing, he's funny as fuck.
Yeah. He definitely part of that family. His charisma's off the charts. They showing that.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about Jacob. I was like, what?
No. My boy Solo, he been making me laugh. That's a good thing.
Word. And not for nothing, if he gonna be Suge Knight, why not give him? Like, I understand why Jacob Fatu is the United States champion right now. Don't get me wrong. He could be like the Gunther for that division.
He's a freak.
But if you're gonna do this so soon with Solo, give Solo something, man. Give him something. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
To back him up. All the shit he talks.
Yeah. I feel like we in Bad Boys 1 when in the tire shop, he's talking to Jimmy. He's like, give me something. And Martin Lawrence is in the back. Come on, man. Give him something, man. He's like, I thought you was going to shoot me. I was. Yeah. So like right now, we just looking for Solo. Just give him something, man. Please. It's 2 motherfucking guys. No matter of fact, it's just one genius motherfucker guy. Glasses man motherfucker. We need some of that for Solo. You know what I'm saying? Just, something.
We do. It will back up all the shit he talks. I mean, you're a tough guy. You the big guy. Give him a win.
Being added to Solo's family.
Damien just asked if you think NuKKle is gonna be. I think so. I'm saying the native tongue of Samoa. The Hukaleo is the American version.
Yeah.
No. There's an extra ukulele.
Wow.
Why does ukulele get his break and not the other guy? The guy that you hate, the guy that didn't want to give us the interview.
You know what's crazy?
Because he's still very young in his career.
Okay.
Yeah, no, but he's blowing up pretty fast. And his in-ring skill, no matter what he did and stuff like that, I don't think he knew any better. And I think he's still learning the way business is handled. I don't know. I digress. Yeah, but you know, here's the thing, right? Even though we were supposed to get Zilla here, right, when he first started making waves and everything like that, and he decided to do like pretty much no call, no show, didn't want to show up and everything like that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not gonna hold anything back anymore. Like, you know, fuck it. It is what it is. Because actually watching him in the ring for his matches, he's really fucking good. And I'm not gonna be here like not to say, damn, fuck you, because you didn't go on the show and everything like I'm not gonna hold a grudge over somebody who just literally just tipped his toes in. Like, fuck it. And this shit blows up and everything like that. It happens. But him in the ring, is actually pretty fucking good, man. He's really fucking good. I enjoy watching like some of his matches, like in Hog and some of the other shit that he's in. But that's just me, in my opinion. I know you don't.
I don't get access to watch that. Well, I don't watch that stuff because you gotta go look for stuff like that. I don't have time. I don't see him in the ring. I see the little clips. He's looking better than when I first saw him, but me and him, what happened between us? I don't even want to say me and him got issues because it was just a fucking message. I didn't like it, so I got my beef. But like, I'm not gonna make nobody have no beef with nobody else. Like you know what I'm saying? The way you feel is the way you feel, GG, and I respect that.
Man, fuck that nigga. Oh, my bad.
By the way,
there you go.
I just want to say this. My fellow New Yorkers, I'm gonna need you to not fuck off with the fireworks anymore for this year, at least for the next coming months. That's not nice.
But next week there's gonna be a lot of fireworks.
Listen, that is a major fucking problem. Like, I don't like that. I don't like it.
I might set off some fireworks.
I'll go
on stream and do it.
I feel like that's a setup. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
She's thinking of retaliation.
I'm so fucking scared. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Just say it.
I hear you.
Get the fireworks, GG.
Start like popping off. We're literally in like war. So
yeah, she doesn't want that firework to turn into a fucking bomb.
It usually does.
Like, and if you are go to Florida, he's there.
Right?
In New York.
Playing golf. Like I will.
So go to the desert. Like, there's plenty of fucking open space in like Vegas. You know?
Oh man.
But isn't NuKKle HeDDs like a veteran?
Yeah.
He's been in
HeDD. I don't want to say he's a veteran.
Like we're saying the same thing.
It's just that no, we're not. But it's remember he had like this is weird, right? So he was signed. He is signed. He's signed to WWE. He's been signed for quite some time. We didn't know if he was coming out in NXT. He's coming out on the main roster. We get news that he's coming out on Friday night. And it happens to be Friday night main event or whatever they were fucking doing.
Yeah. It was main event.
Right? Not on SmackDown.
Yeah.
So this was before SmackDown.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm just like, I'm trying to figure out so this whole time, and we're not going to put him on the main roster automatically, so we're not introducing, but we're introducing him on the main event. Like, are we not going to put him automatically with the family? Because I'm underneath the impression that anybody that's part of the family automatically gets put with their family members at this
right?
point.
Yeah, word.
Your cousins are sitting in table 1. You're gonna be sitting in table 3. Yes, because table 2 already has Solo and Jacob, and then now you need to sit next to JC Mateo.
Which, what a fucking name, right?
Of my brother, Tamatanga, Louis. Oh,
bro, Tamatanga.
Yeah, no, they're home. No, they're not here today.
They're hurt, right?
Sit and say, yeah, I think so, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I know one of them was.
Gigi, that's what I was gonna tell you. If you put guys with the trade with their family, that's the result we'll get sometimes. Fucking Tamatanga that can't even fucking low blow somebody. We need some of these guys in NXT.
That's Tungaloa.
Tungaloa, my bad.
That's why he can't low blow nobody because he's too low.
Has been doing shit like this in New Japan Pro Wrestling. This is not nothing new. This ain't nothing new. if you really go back to some of the matches, like there, you don't even need to do that. Go to YouTube, look it up. See, like his botches. I have a whole compilation from him.
Yeah.
Even leading up to the terrible blowjob. I mean,
blow. Wow, this guy can't suck dick.
From the back.
The terrible blowjob. Oh shit.
Low blow.
Hey, fuck it. We gotta get to WWE by any means. Hey.
The terrible blowjob. We saw it in the Diddy tapes. That's why he's no longer on the main roster. The fucking
Diddy tapes.
He couldn't handle the Tootsie Roll.
I can't suck dick for shit.
He wasted all that cum. It could have been on the nipples.
Oh shit.
I am dying.
No, I love you, Gigi. We needed that. Oh, that's the clip. I'm Loa giving fucking cheap ass blowjobs.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. That's blowjobs. I like it.
I mean,
and that's what it takes to be arrested nowadays.
stop. Oh shit.
Damn.
Oh fuck. I'm fucking crying over here. Yeah. And I try to save it. And it was like, nope. Couldn't save it. Oh shit.
We're going downhill now.
You don't save us, bro. You let us down this hill, please. We need
it. See, that's the problem. Open your mouth, Tonga. And the crazy shit was, I was gonna go that route, be like, yo, maybe he's botching all these low blows because he don't want to touch another man's dick. No, he can't get blowjobs. He don't like touching dick.
Oh man, stop. Oh my god. Because in the corner of my room, I have like an old school WWF big ass poster of The Rock, and he's just looking at me with the eyebrow. And I'm just like, stop. I'm talking about your family. Leave me alone, bro.
Oh man.
He's just giving me the eyebrow like, so blowjobs, huh?
It was always The Rock strudel.
Oh shit.
That's a good point though. He's holding his punch. If you can't punch somebody in the face, because some people can't punch. Imagine having to hit somebody in their balls for fake. You gotta hold that back, unless you're bringing it. I don't think he wants to bring it.
He got down on his knees too quick.
Yeah. He didn't see that itty bitty ditty and got scared.
In the back. In the back. Oh man, that was great.
See, that's why you can't put on your resume you a freak.
Ready, my resignation letter. Oh shit! Oh man, there's no denying. But I'm not talking about Betty Mac. Fucking. What else we got on the card?
The next match, the Queen of the Ring Finals, Jade Cargill versus Asuka.
Ooh, that sounds good.
The finals, like it's just them two now.
Yeah.
And then whoever wins this match is crowned Queen of the Ring.
Yep. Ray got Asuka, and I kind of want to go Asuka also.
I too want Asuka, but I feel like they might give it a Jade.
Yeah.
And I don't like that. I don't like that, but I understand maybe why. Because if Jade goes after the title, and then Jade wins the title, Naomi cashes it in on Jade, and then continuing to build this rivalry that, Naomi got one over on her. I see that. But I want Asuka to win this because Asuka's been away for so long that I feel like it's kind of deserving to give to her.
Yeah.
Jade could win the title without having to win Queen of the Ring.
Yeah. And Asuka versus Io Sky right now, she.
So I'm going for Asuka.
I was gonna say the opposite, sis. Asuka is a well-known, renowned champion. We need Jade to give her a little push. Asuka's gonna be Asuka no matter what. We could give her a title match tomorrow. She don't need the Queen of the Ring.
Neither does
Jade
Jade.
needs it. Oh,
Why?
she needs it because we don't need. She's not ready for the title or the title match yet. So we could give her that little Queen of the Ring that she's not gonna do nothing with, but it'll
But
boost her up.
the thing is, the Queen of the Ring gets a title shot at SummerSlam.
It gives her time to get better.
But also, Jade's beef is with Naomi, right?
Mhm.
So if Jade wrestles, let's say Tiffany at SummerSlam, we can only imagine Naomi's going to cash in that Money in the Bank on Jade if she wins.
True story.
Like this would just be for pushing the Money in the Bank story, but you don't really need a Queen of the Ring to push Money in the Bank.
True.
Like I could see why you would give it to Jade just to test a stardom to see like would she make the Queen of the Ring? Would that up her profile and all that?
Mhm.
But the quick way to have Asuka versus Io would just have Asuka win this because technically you have people like Liv Morgan at the time, then Rhea Ripley and Victoria, Stephanie McCord. They all have viable options. Like they're viable options to fight Io Sky for that title. Asuka could just jump the line, being the Queen of the Ring.
I thought she could do that just by playing Oscar.
Asuka's not one of those that could come out and ask for a title shot.
Really?
She is, but she had like no, because those are reserved for like Becky and Charlotte and maybe Rhea. Bailey can't even do that shit. Like
Charlotte
she
Flair.
could, but it's a special circumstances. Like Bailey can't come out in the middle of a story going, you know what? Now I want to be number one contender for the world title. Charlotte Flair can, and Becky can. They have.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Asuka could do that.
No.
Good subject. Crazy.
But I mean, that's the beauty of this match. It could go either way. Like Darcy thinks that Jay's gonna win, but he would rather Asuka. I think that's how we're all feeling, except for Show.
Yeah, I don't feel like I said, Oscar since New Japan, bro, she's been great. I need her to put somebody over for me. Jay, we need to bring that name up. She's not a good wrestler. She's not a good champion yet because she only held the NXT. I mean the AEW title.
I'm telling you right now, Show. This match with Asuka is going to tell you whether or not Jade is a bust. If she has a good match with Asuka, then okay, she's ready. She is at least ready to dance with someone who can lead. If she has a bad match with Asuka, bye.
Shit, you just had a bad match with AJ Styles, basically.
Yeah.
Jake Paul can't even do that. So if you do that, you disqualified.
Yeah.
I like that. Maybe that's what they're trying to do. Let's give it a test without having to give it a test.
Yeah, I mean, there's an upside for both of them. Like right now, there's an upside for Asuka versus Io. I think that's a more of a real wrestling fans' dream match. But Jade for the business, winning the Queen of the Ring, that's to raise her profile quickly to get in that title picture. Because people are already asking how come she ain't got a title shot or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? When she first started, people were expecting her to be in the main event of WrestleMania, looking for the women's title with her and Bianca.
Can we get both ways? Jade wins, Asuka goes on Monday Night Raw and classes on EO or jumps or something?
Yeah. They'll probably figure out a way to have Oscar. Because, the last couple weeks, EO Sky hasn't been doing nothing.
Mm-mm.
He's been in the back just saying hello to people.
Nothing's really been happening.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's possible. Just for my selfish reason, I want to see Oscar.
Word.
I got a question. So, anybody, you heard of a match being called on the fly? Aside from The Rock and Hulk Hogan, like, yo, I want to hear what the reaction is before I tell you who's gonna win. Like Triple H saying something like that.
Apparently, Cena does that. Like Alberto Del Rio and Ziggler both were saying that they love wrestling with Cena because they just Cena let them do whatever they wanted, and they just wrestled during the match. But that's how old school wrestlers really did it. They didn't plan too much. They just went the way the fans took them. If the fans were mega hot, they don't have to do much. But if the fans wasn't hot, then they got to put an effort to make them fans hate them.
Yeah, but I mean the outcome. Like, yo, the crowd wants you to win, bro, and I'm supposed to win tonight. We need to switch this.
I don't know. Like the wind changing, only if I've only heard about that when somebody got injured. I don't know about the crowd change. The crowd changed with Hogan, but Hogan was still losing that match no matter what.
See, I didn't know that. I thought he could flip it like, yo, you can't win tonight, bro.
Nah.
I've heard of it once. Ric Flair, DR.
Well, that's because they were gonna kill him.
Yeah, he was like, nah.
They told him like, you get over, they're gonna kill your ass.
You could win.
Yeah. All right, let's finish it. Let's finish this. we went off the rails with that second dick.
My bad. Hey,
we don't know how to act,
baby.
Where we don't know how to act in this motherfucker. All right, the men's King of the Ring final: Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton. This one is.
I'll do it again. I go with RKO, bro. I haven't seen him win in a while.
I want Randy. I don't want Cody. I want Randy.
So Ray's picking Cody. I understand y'all want Randy. I kind of want Cody. I'm on some. I'm done. You know how Cruz is done with the 90s? I'm done with Randy and Cena. I'm done with Randy and Cena. Give me Cody and Cena one more time. Let Cena go into the sunset, and let's get back to wrestling.
If you get Cody, you lose Jay.
Huh?
If you get Cody, you lose Jay.
We already lost Jay.
Yeah.
And we'll never really lose Jay because Jay got some pop behind him.
Yeah, but it's empty-handed pop.
But once they gave that champion back to Gunter, only for Goldberg to return type shit, we lost it, bro. We lost Jay.
Yeah.
Can they adjust? Can they do something big to adjust?
They can always do something big. That don't mean they gonna do it.
Yeah. That's the problem.
we can do everything big.
Yeah. We can fix all their issues. Like, how many people did we get fired because we fixed all their issues and then they just fired them? But they're not gonna do it.
Hey, Bianca Belair lost her title in 3 seconds, and she overcame that shit.
Word, she did.
Because of the backlash. Because Becky Lynch came back out of nowhere, got a 3-second title shot, won, and now she's champion. And that's the backlash.
Now you got the world behind it.
Just like when she came for WrestleMania and was the tag team of Lyra Valkyria, and then they became fucking tag team champions only for a full less than 24 hours.
Yep. And then she turns on Lyra. Like, damn, this is the quickest story I've ever seen.
We didn't need Liv Morgan and Raquel to lose the title for that to happen.
Word.
Like, Becky could have just turned her back during the pay-per-view. It would have been better that way.
Word.
It would have been better if, like, say we still get the clean, right? Win or whatever the case may be, but Lyra keeps taking these hits and stuff. Becky doesn't even need to, like, had to attack her. She wanted to do some real heel stuff. She'll just get off the apron like, nah.
Yeah.
Let's see if she sinks or swim. But she did it. That's not what we did. I digress. Yeah, man. I want Brandy. I don't know if I want Cody. I don't know if well, season right. Cena and Orton again. Has Randy ever won King of the Ring?
No, I don't think. I don't think so. I think he actually lost the King of the Ring to Gunther last year. Either last year or 2 years ago. The last King of the Ring. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, no, I'm still gonna go with Randy. I need Randy to have a King of the Ring win underneath his belt before he retires. Cody's still got a couple more years in him. More than Randy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Cody definitely got. If they're gonna turn him heel in about 5 years,
Yeah.
he got plenty of time.
We got time. Give it to Randy.
All right, so you
the K stands for king.
word. So you and Joe got Randy, and me and Ray got Cody.
Wow. How does Lay feel about you picking Cody? Does he know this?
No,
I'm gonna tell him
but
that.
we'll talk about it tomorrow, probably.
You should.
I'm sure tell him.
And then the last match, the undisputed WWE Championship match,
Oh, that was
John Cena versus CM Punk. Pipe bomb versus pipe bomb in an active war zone.
Are we ready for John Cena to lose his title? So we can see him without a title for the last couple of months?
Nah.
I'm ready for John Cena to go home.
Trust me. In this event, John Cena would like to go home. Very much so. I don't think John
Not more
Cena
than
wants to
CM
be out
Punk.
there so much. John Cena's like, hey, this guy got a point. He just wants me to go home. How long do I have to be out there? Yeah. We'll go.
The 17-hour flight for 5 minutes of wrestling and then go back home.
That's it. Like, that's just, I don't care.
I kind of think this is gonna be a fuck finish.
It is gonna be a fuck finish. But man, how amazing it would play. John Cena to win this, but literally to give us the same fucking match that we had when CM Punk blew his kiss to Vince McMahon. But Cena won't be able to. He's not gonna go out in the crowd because fuck that.
Yeah.
But that would be pretty funny. I see Cena winning this, and we're probably gonna revisit this back.
Yeah. I see Cena walking away with the championship, but I kind of see. I think R-Truth is gonna ruin this match. Well, he's gonna end this match.
I want R-Truth too.
Damn, I was gonna ask about the final boss.
Man, that nigga ain't going to Saudi right now. If he
Hey,
didn't show up to Mania, he's definitely not showing up to Saudi.
Yo, the final
hey,
boss
that
ain't gonna do shit.
Prince got money.
Somebody commented saying we still ain't even got The Rock versus Roman. We ain't never getting that shit. We ain't never ever getting that
We had the chance
shit. Word.
and we didn't like it. And we were like, well, we wanted it last year. How are you gonna give it to the no? This year we feel differently. We
You
still
know what?
want that, but we don't want this.
Think about this shit. As fucked up as this is gonna sound, and I know it's gonna piss you off, but this is the truth. They put more effort in Goldberg versus Gunther than The Rock versus Roman Reigns.
Yeah. Yeah. It's true. It's true.
I blame Show and Ray for that. Because Ray also wanted me to say he's picking Cena, but then he wants everyone to know he wants Goldberg to win the championship from Gunther. That's what Ray said.
I don't think Ray wants that. Ray's a fan of Bret Hart. And if you're a fan of Bret Hart, you can't be a fan of Goldberg. Just say.
He said Bret Hart will understand.
No. This is as per Bret Hart. If you love me, fuck that nigga Goldberg.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was it. Yeah, that was the card. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 matches.
I'm gonna be so nervous watching this.
Yeah.
I hope they don't have fireworks.
Oh, they spared no expenses at any of the explosions happened.
I got an off the real question for y'all. Who's the best female tag team now? Like how we used to be able to say this, the Usos or this. Do we have that in the female?
It would have to be Liv versus Raquel because they won the title so many times, but I don't think
That's why
the title.
They just have the best chemistry because they had
Yeah.
chemistry before.
I think the best tag teams was Sasha and Bailey.
Yeah.
And probably the Iconics.
That they came back recently too.
Yeah.
To TNA as the inspiration. They were great tag teams. Man, I'm just like
I'm
trying to
trying to
like
name
go
them.
through the women's like division right now. That's a tag team. That's actually decent.
Hey,
Um,
throw together.
like, excuse me, Bianca and Naomi, they were starting to become really good when they were like bouncing well back and forth at each other, from each other. Excuse me. Yeah, no. Bailey and Sasha when they were doing that shit during the pandemic and shit, they were like the best at it. As for right now, it is Liv and Raquel, but I don't know. They really need to really think about their women's tag team division.
Yeah. Because they don't really have a tag team division now.
I mean, they do, but everything's kind of like
They-
randomly put together, like Natalia
But they
and
got rid of their tag teams, like Zoe Starks and Shayna Baszler were the tag team. They got rid of Shayna Baszler. They got rid of the people I call Private Party. Both of them got released. Like those are two tag teams that were going for the tag team titles. I'm trying to remember what other tag teams they had. Isla Dawn and the other one. Those are tag teams that they got rid of. Knox and Gargano's wife was a tag team. They got rid of Keegan Knox. They got rid of a lot of the one half of those tag teams.
Yeah, they need to figure out something ASAP. So, all right. When are we doing the Toe in the Show? Is it tomorrow? Is it Saturday?
I think it's tomorrow. Yeah, most likely tomorrow.
Okay. So come back tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be here around 9-ish.
That's right.
We'll be drinking. Ray won't fall asleep.
Word.
We'll throw a bottle at him.
Word. And keep your eyes on the social media. The links should be down below. If not, his link trees in the main that has all of our socials. Because next week we might have a special guest come on the show.
Ooh.
So stay informed for that one.
Hey, make sure you drop a follow. Make sure you drop a like, so we can get out there to the algorithm, so everybody could be watching us.
Word. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, it's your friendly neighborhood knuckleheads signing out. Peace, everybody.
Bye.